we were heading back to town, and the idea was we were arriving at town now. I believe it was like evening-ish when we were leaving for town. So I don't know what time you want to make it or what you want to do with that, Mike.
Well, you're.
I don't know the travel distance and stuff like that, or how long it would take, or any of that.
Well, we spent
So
a fuck ton of time in the fucking cave, so.
no, yeah. We
Uh,
ended the cave, and it was evening. We agreed upon.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it's dark out now, and you guys just hit the town. Uh, Sildar. Uh, uh, goes to. He's like, yeah. Here's Fallon. I suggest us getting some rest before we get down to business, seeing as I almost became goblin food. And you guys look like death somewhat.
My
I
character,
look
who
like
is
shit.
who's on the cart, because that's where I was sitting, I believe, last. Um, looks over at him and just goes, "Point me to the tavern."
Oh, okay. Um, so I think you'll be like arriving through here.
Okay. And we
Uh,
don't have our minis on this one.
nah.
No, that's fair enough. All right. So we're arriving
It's
on the north side of town,
just a
and
town map.
then is the tavern and the inn the same thing in this town? Was I guess my fair point to ask. I don't know that most of the time it ends up being the same
Yeah,
place. So
yeah. He's like, yeah. I know. There's this one place in town. It's called the Stone Hill Inn. It is.
are you randomly picking a place through music?
No, I'm trying to find it on the
Oh,
fucking map.
oh, I didn't know if it would detail that. Fair enough. I
Are the
thought you were
icons
just
on
like,
the screen?
It's right. Yeah, it's right down the road.
no.
It's right here.
Our minis aren't going to be on this one because this is like there's no combat. It's just going to be us neutrally doing stuff for the moment.
Okay, I
Um,
got you.
but it's something where you can just do the hold click and you'll ping where you are, where you're going.
Yeah.
So the blue one here, Mike.
Yeah, this one. This is the Stone
So
Held Inn.
God,
the
you can
Stone
barely
Hill
see
Inn
it.
at the
You get the front cover.
crossroads. Sounds good. So I guess the start is just to be us like going through the town or going to town, going to the Stonehill Inn. We
Do
we enter. Who's going in
Uh,
first?
uh,
Like I'm
it,
up on the cart. We're all kind of
wait,
going.
wait, here,
I
here.
guess I'll
In the center of town stands a large, newly built roadhouse of fieldstone and rough something timbers.
on it.
Hold on. If they're trying RP, you're trying to say words you don't know. What is that word?
Rough Hinyan.
Pinion.
Hiyun.
Pinion. You got it. Pinion.
Timbers. The
Yep.
common room is filled with locals nursing mugs of ale, and all of them lurk at you once you go inside.
Okay. And that's all right. So,
So who goes in
uh,
first?
who's going in first? And what are you planning to do? This is a tavern, so
I sprint in, go right up to the front counter, and order 2 pints of the finest alcoholic beverage.
Tay Drunk has booked it. All right. Is anyone going to join him booking it to the bar?
I do have a question though, quickly. So,
Sure.
oh my, so because like one of my spells is mending, right? Or
Mhm.
my cantrips, and I was thinking, like, I'm not sure it's like verbally said like throughout battles or whatever, but is there like any sort of damage that just passively happens through use?
What do you
Everyone's
mean?
stuff, or is it like? Because I mean, I was thinking maybe I could be like, oh, I can
I mean,
kind of mend.
your clothes and shit are like torn.
Yeah, you can patch up clothing with mending. Mending like reseals something. The only time it's used for like a healing thing is like reattaching a head or a body part to a body.
No, but I was thinking of like mending like some like patch together maybe like some of our armor, or maybe like some weapons if need be. Like that, I'm wondering like, is that just? I guess it's like, does it happen passively like just by battles like?
so that's
I'm not
Mike's
sure how to
discretion.
describe it.
Yeah.
You
so
all
Mike's
looked
discretion on this one.
I mean, you all fucking took a beating, and two of you almost died. So yes, you all look disheveled as fuck and bloodied.
So you using mending and using the night to mend our equipment, let's say, would be valuable if Mike wants to consider that. Some DMs won't consider that, and then it's just, oh, cool, you made it through, on to the next thing.
You guys are literally covered in goblin and bugbear blood.
Yeah. So I could see that. Being how if you wanted to use your time, you could do that, like grab a table somewhere in the inn and start mending equipment.
I also say that this place has indoor plumbing.
Oh, that's very kind, so we can get a shower in. How nice. That's a very rare thing in D&D if Mike wants it to be.
I hear you, but first, alcohol.
Well, I'll go next. I'll follow up.
We have to pay for the alcohol, don't we?
Oh, yeah, you're gonna. So,
get 1 pint. I'll follow after damage.
Does it actually say how much the alcohol costs? No, it doesn't. Okay, I'll just figure something out then.
It should be in the items book, Mike. Beer has a value.
Well, since we
3G?
only... I was gonna say, since we only use gold, I was just gonna say, like...
Yeah, it should be like 3, though, would be the value.
Okay, so,
So my character's gonna, instead of rushing in, I'm gonna look at the dude that we got here and go, payment, please. Because no one else decided to ask for payment.
Let's discuss that in the morning.
I hear you. That's important. But first, alcohol.
Sorry. So that's what he says to me. We'll discuss this in the morning. The thing. I'll go. We need money for the stay.
I'll tell him put it on my tab.
I proceed to go. That'll work. I walk in. I walk over to Dave Drunk and Ethan. Go. So our adventurer friend has
I'm not paying for your drinks. I'm paying for your lodging.
By that point, my guy already left. We're done. Already gone. You got to come with that as the precursor.
Ooh.
Because part of the lodge stay is that pay, man.
Oh, I'll say I'll walk in. I won't rush in. It's like, oh.
Well, if he's paying.
Yeah, exactly. We all walk in.
I said lodging. I said lodging.
For your beer, and then as you were like yelling that, my guy looks over at the barkeep and goes, "No, he's paying. He hasn't paid us for our adventure yet." Sits down.
He's like, technically, I'm not the one who hired you.
You said, hold on. I look over and go, and technically, you said when we got to town, you would pay us each 50 gold. Find one of these things.
He just goes up into he just goes upstairs to one of the rooms.
He goes upstairs. He starts doing that. So all right. So we're all gonna chill out. We all grab. So far, I went up and I am ordering a flagon. Not a flagon. A cup of wine will be my character's choice. So he asked for like the local wine, whatever it may be.
Fine.
We got ourselves a day drunk, getting himself 2 beers nicely set up. Sounds about right. All right, Eth, how much are you drinking? What are you drinking?
I'll just be drinking one. I don't really know. I just know beer. I'll just say beer.
Pint of beer.
1 pint.
Totally
and then
fine.
I go off. And then I go off and.
You're off in the corner doing your thing. Sounds good.
I'm on a side table, mending our equipment.
And then Drago and Snarf. What about y'all?
I'll have an elvish ale.
Alright, there you go.
My friend, my little guy. My friend here requires an elvish ale. He says to the barkeep. Does the barkeep have elvish ale?
Let me roll for it.
That's the way to do it. But it's a question. Like, obviously, like a local beer they probably have. That's how you decontaminate water, and local wine probably same. But getting specific.
Oh, I'm sorry. So it would just be funny if like he grabs like a glass of just ale in it and just writes.
He just like pours like a regular beer and
anyway.
It can be funny. It can be a thing, but it's up to the GM discretion.
Sure we do, buddy.
Hold on.
Where the fuck
Are
is
you
this?
trying to deceive a player, Mike?
I'm trying to find out where the fucking alcohol is in this goddamn fucking book.
All right, I'll see if I can find that. Hold on. Actually, I'm just gonna search. List of drinks and side effects. Bro!
What are you talking about, Ethan?
Bro! Holy shit! Mike, I got a good resource for you.
This is probably gonna be useful because I'm foreseeing you guys drinking a lot for some reason.
So, not only is it here, it's here with every
Wenches.
single pricing and their effects.
Oh no, I don't want that right there.
The effects.
Everything has different effects.
The effects, though.
Okay. Oh, this is
We're gonna get drunk. And
That's really good. Like, that works real well, Mike.
so. This is like the potion thing, but for alcohol.
Yeah, exactly. And it's everything.
Okay, so. Okay, what was the first question again?
Okay, so first order was for 2 regular beers for day drunk. Second order was for 1 local wine, whatever that would be on this. For myself, we have 1 beer for Eth, and we have an Elvish ale, Elvish beer request from Drago, or from Maurice. I gotta start calling everyone by their in-game character. I gotta get better at that.
Let's see
So
what-
Bartholomew has had 1, day drunk has
Ew,
had 2.
not mule.
I said Mew.
Third mule.
Alright.
Okay.
You did
So-
say mule.
So wine's
Minus
1
slur. Fair
gold. Your
So-
two
okay.
generic beers are, I'll say 4 gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the other ones?
We have 1 beer, so it's another generic, and then an
Then
Elvish
2
ale
gold,
or
and then-
Elvish beer.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
reading through on that right now.
Okay, so. Here, 2 gold for the other generic beer, whoever wanted that, and then the Elvis wine. Oh, that's fancy stuff. That's gonna run you like 6 gold.
well, I'm not paying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not paying. The guy's paying.
Well, hold on. We're putting all of this on his tab. Whether or not he pays is going to be on him. But we're putting it on his tab. So we just so how would you react to that? You said, well, I'm not paying, and then I would probably throw on something like, that's on that guy's tab, the guy that just went upstairs.
Okay, he hands it to you. All your drinks are handed out.
Okay. So, Snarf, did you have anything?
Oh, did I say something? I don't even remember.
I do not recall so.
Just
You can
give
just
me
not have anything like a water, you can, whatever.
Oh, of course I want beer. Give me a pint of beer.
Alright, so
Do
that's
you
a
have a
couple-
do you want like anything specific, or do you want to try
Just give
our
me your cheapest one. Cheapest one.
cheapest one? Okay.
I so
Time to
I,
give, he,
can,
he just
can-
gives
oh.
you Miller Lite. He gives you Miller
Mike,
Lite.
I almost
He-
want to give you one for
He
this,
literally
'cause I have a
no,
good
no
idea.
no 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 no. He literally he pours like
The dregs.
like
The dregs of like previous drinks.
no like it's like enough beer, like it's at the bottom, it's like it's barely any beer at the bottom of the thing, and then
Oh,
turns
it was-
over and pours water in it in front of you and then hands it to you.
Oh,
Free
okay.
from
50
charge.
gold, sir. Free of charge, nice. Okay.
Fair enough.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
I
I
was
can
just-
still drink it. Yeah.
The other way of doing that, Mike, is when people do beer, you know how like at work for your coffee thing, you'll have like the catch underneath your coffee station.
Uh-huh.
They have that for beer, and it fills up very
Ugh.
quickly because often you like push foam off the top of beer onto that. So you could just like take that thing up and drain it into a mug.
Oh, see, I'm not that
Ugh.
bad. Oh my
Ugh.
god. That's-
No, hold on, that would
mean,
still be
think about it.
undrank
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah, it's not like
It's just
spit
old.
or anything.
That seems like a health and
It's
safety
just,
violation.
it's just developing crust on it now.
So with the 4 of us,
It's a flavor.
Day Drunk, Maurice, Crunkle,
Yep.
and myself at the bar, and then with Bartholomew, over at the table repairing our stuff. I'm gonna go hang out with Bartholomew and see if I can start a conversation with Bartholomew. My character's gonna sit down, look over at our friend, and just kind of go, Dragonkin, I haven't met many of your kind before. Please tell me some stories of your lands.
So then I say, hey, all right, so
And then go for it.
I don't know.
Hold on. You are your character's background. What do you want it to be? What did the character come from? Try and see if you can think of that. But
Came from a
hold on.
volcanic.
You don't have to do it right now. What we can do is scene cut to the other three who are sitting at the bar.
Do that.
So scene cut. We're going over to the people at the bar. Three of you are sitting there drinking. Tell me
start
how your
talking and it
evening's
cuts
going
me
and
off.
what you're doing.
Cuts me off mid-sentence.
But you could. But the idea there would be like try and come up with something, and when we cut back, you can tell your story. So, three people at the bar. You're chilling out. You're drinking. What are you
any
doing?
strangers around?
Oh, okay. There's a. I mean, you're literally new here. Everyone's a stranger.
Is there
I
I
mean,
mean,
anybody
like, is there
listening?
any people around?
Is there anybody? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few like townsmen that's drinking.
Townsmen.
Townspeople, fine. Sorry.
People.
I already know what
Alright.
my question would have been there.
Well, I tell the bartender I want 2 more beers on top of the
Wait.
2 beers.
Did you drank both of them?
No, on
Really?
top of the 2 beers I've already got, and then I proceed to take
You know
them,
what? I know.
mash them together like Stone Cold Steve Austin would, and I just pour them over my face into my mouth as best I can without spilling trying not to spill a drop.
Hold on. That's the
Okay.
point we're
Yeah,
about to
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Mike,
Okay.
you do it.
Let's
you know what
see.
you're doing.
Let's see. It's you have to pay 4 more gold for 2 more, and then I feel like that is a.
I almost think athletics, Mike. Something like that.
I mean, yeah, but like acrobatics, like he's trying to like.
Oh, acrobatics works. I think that's better. Yeah. Balancing and like doing something. Yeah. Acrobatics is better.
Did you
I'm
drink previous before this, or is this when you started drinking?
Like that's the first drink you took, right?
The
It's just-
first 2.
Oh, okay, okay.
I order 2 more, and then I continue. I further
Well,
smack them together.
We'll wait until what happens here. So you smack the first 2, you start to chug them.
Okay,
Or try
so
to, yeah.
acrobatics.
So for that, for you, roll a d20 day drunk, and then add your acrobatics modifier to it.
Is that the number next to?
It should be to the left of your acrobatics, which would be the top stat within skills. Might be 0, might be -1, might be +1.
It's under saving throws.
Okay,
Or
give me a
that.
second.
That works too.
I don't
Let
know.
me make my character sheet a little bit larger.
Yeah. That could be part of it.
That works too.
Oh yeah, because it's the same. Mine was like it's in the skills tab, but his is like instruction from something else you might know.
It's under core though, right?
It should be core left side. If you see your strength, dexterity, you see where it says intelligence.
Yes.
Directly to the right of that should be your skill list, including
Yeah.
acrobatics as the first thing.
Okay. I got 12.
So you got a 12 total.
Okay,
Yes,
so
12
like,
total.
okay, so you got like half the beer in your mouth, and the rest like on the counter.
That's a win.
Well,
And the
yeah, hold
floor.
on. How's the barkeep feel?
He is eyeing you. He's like, also, when you smack the glass together, they smashed.
Ooh,
Marius
are we
cleans
going
up
that
the
far
mess
on a
immediately.
12?
Okay,
See,
okay,
I
okay,
thought it was
wait.
More like
Okay,
Thing.
okay, fine. Clanging this time.
Clang. Like
Okay.
loud clang. You almost could have cracked those glasses. Moment.
Okay, and then you could do it a second time with the second glasses.
no. Those I'm just gonna drink regularly. I'm gonna chug them.
Okay.
I would have said shotgun, but now we understand that they're probably not shotgunnable.
I mean,
To
you're
chug them
asking
with my
for like
silly straw.
an old school stein of beer.
Yeah.
Like yeah, you can chug it. They do it at Oktoberfest, but yeah, it's a time. And then, as for our friends Maurice Cronkle, what about you two? While this man's sitting here trying to like
Yeah.
frat party chug.
And Maurice goes and cleans off the counter from where Day Drunk spilt his beer, and apologizes to the barkeep.
I'm surprised no one asked for his name yet. Okay.
Like to
I would
imagine
never
he just,
ask a
like,
bartender their name ever,
okay.
Mike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really? Okay. Yeah.
No, nah. I've never been to a bar and asked a
Cute.
bartender their name.
I just would think I would find it funny to think that like Maurice just like plopped, like just got his mop, just like did like an overhand thing and
No,
plopped it on the.
I feel like-
I used like a rag.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was thinking he was using
It's
a
fun.
rag.
It's so funny if it was the mop and you just
Just
start,
jump.
Just gets up
Just
on the
whatever you
counter and
do.
starts mopping it.
yeah, and anything you're just moving it on the
Pardon
floor
me?
and the counter.
Also, hold on. Did
He's
you
like, "You're
clean your
welcome."
mop? Or is the mop still dirty from the encounter?
And that would have been so funny, you know?
Just a
It's
bloody
stained
mop.
It's a bloody mop.
I think. Are we including the chat RP in this now?
No.
Oh God, no.
Darn. All right.
Aw.
That would have been too great.
Yeah, that would have been great. You know, him just adding more fluids to the
Yeah,
water.
peed right into the thing.
Oh God.
Alright,
Pee
alright,
mixed
so-
with dried blood. on
So
the
Maurice
boat.
is cleaning this while Day Drunk's ordering his second set, right? And then you
Eh.
got yourself what you do in your Chronicle? You got your one beer. You just sitting there staring at Day Drunk, or you just what are you doing?
Stares disappointedly at them in disbelief, and just continues drinking.
Okay, all right.
Them? What? It's including Maurice.
Yeah, including Maurice.
Yeah. Why?
Wow, like, what
why
did
is
he
Maurice
do?
doing?
Hold on. It's his character's choice. Don't you be
Okay.
second guessing it. He's
Okay.
judging both of them. Let him judge both.
I start to judge him as well.
From across the way, I probably don't notice any of that commotion going on, so I'm just oblivious,
And we cut.
listening to our friend.
And we cut back to Doubt and Bartholomew.
I start continue like telling my story. So like I explain how I came from a volcanic land far away.
Try and say it in character, just for the sake of practice.
Hi.
Welcome to D&D, man. It's an RP game. Don't worry, we're gonna get all these other motherfuckers doing it too. But
And P. So the P is lore. It is lore.
oh my god.
So, now I come from a volcanic land far away, riddled with ash. Yeah. Kin was not very fond of me, so as I grew up, I left an adventurous life from town to town that I came across. Came across one that had a sorcerer that I'd met that assisted me, and I asked to be his disciple. So he agreed. He took me in. I was under his teachings, and that's how I learned sorcerer myself. And after a while, I decided to part ways. Went off to do my adventures. Eventually led me to that cave where you had fully rescued me from. Things had gone poorly, and I had been captured. Thankfully, I thank you all.
And my character looks at you and goes, "We rescued you." Well,
Essentially.
Side note, yeah, technically it was your character who rescued him
Oh, no, that
initially.
Oh,
but I don't know that. Anything from that session, my character doesn't know. Is the idea?
It was your alter ego. That was like your second
Well,
personality.
it's more like my character came to at a point and was like, "Wait, what the fuck just happened?" In the next session, where it was like a blackout moment.
Yeah, I
You
remember.
were just you were sleepwalking that whole time.
Yeah. So my character has no idea, and he goes, "Hey, I go. Well, I'm glad that you're safe. Do you think you're ever gonna like re-meet up with your sorcerer, your master, or?" And I kind of give you that moment to like expand upon that a little.
And then
that
cut back
will
to
come
the other
across.
three.
Well,
Oh.
yeah, or
Oh.
unless you
Do you have something?
If you have it, go for it.
I would like to. I'll just go for what I have right now. That could come up. I hope to come across him in my travels again. I hope to, at some point though, I plan to revisit the town that I had met him in and catch him up on my travels and let him know how far I've come since he departed, thanks to his teaching.
Well, we'll see if we can help you find him, my friend. Glad to have you with us in our travels, because while we may have saved you, I have no idea. But you definitely saved us in that cave. And I lift up my wine glass to give him a cheers.
Yeah, raise my glass of beer. Cheers. Do a little
Tinky.
little tinky.
A little bit
Just
of a
wine
thing.
glass just all over the floor.
Yeah. Well, my wine glass is just I'm very delicate with it. I'm very just a little thing.
Alright, and then we cut.
And now we'll cut back to the other three who are now continuing their drinking.
Hey,
I like to think that I'm doing the Russian dance, it just cuts them suddenly doing the
Or
Russian
the
dance,
Red
on
Dead,
the bar.
Red Dead 2, that one cut scene where they're just all losing their shit.
Yeah, they're just like, hey.
I do want Day Drunk to do a Constitution save with disadvantage.
Ooh, roll 2 d20s, stay drunk.
Ooh, too.
Let's see.
And then you would add your Constitution saving throw, right, Mike? Or no? I forget how that works.
Yes.
Okay.
Do
It's been a long time since
do
I
I
did saving throws.
add the 2d20 rolls together? Or do I just
No,
add
take the lower.
bonus? Okay. I got 11 total.
Yeah, you're effectively drunk, piss drunk.
Day drunk is drunk.
Day
Oh,
drunk
he's
is night drunk.
now. Yeah, hey, I said it before you.
So in my peripheral, I see what looks like a start of a cheer. So I try to run over there, but I trip over air.
Well,
But-
you
But I
yeah.
land like they usually do in America's Funniest Home Videos, and I'm able to save the beer.
Well, hold on.
Or what's
This is
left.
D&D. Everything has a check.
That's fine.
Doc, you call
Attempt
if
to
you want to
pull
check
the-
that or not.
Fine. I attempt to pull the Funniest Home Videos saving.
Oh, let's let Day Drunk go through his actions. real
With this-
quick.
Acrobatics again, I guess.
I would think it would be that, or maybe athletics, because he said
Let's-
run over.
Yeah, let's do
So,
athletics
maybe-
this time.
All right.
which we may have a better modifier on. So.
Or the same. You
It's
never know.
a d20 for that, right?
Yeah, D20. If we ask for a check, 90% of the time it's going to be a D20 unless we specify.
All right. I got a 7.
You added your athletics
Yep.
to it? No. You did not save that beer.
Darn.
All right, what
on.
happens to the beer, Doc?
You didn't
Lift
break
it
the
He's
off the
running at
floor.
my table while we're cheersing.
well, you
Glass
did
is
save
all
the
into my
you did save the glass, so that's something. But all of the beer flew out, and
Maurice looks backwards, disappointed, and goes into his mop bucket to go clean it up.
Yeah. So he's reaching down while all this shit's happening.
it just it falls on the floor of right before your table.
That's the reaction of CJ from San Andreas doing the aw shit, here we go again.
Yeah. And so we do our little cheers, and we're sitting there. Our glasses are near each other. I see this commotion happen. I look over at Day Drunk, and then my character goes, "Hold on, I need to check this. Your in-game name is 100% Day Drunk. That's what I know you by.
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna steal the joke. I look over and go, let's be Day Drunk,
Kills.
just to annoy the two people that came up with that joke, because I think that's funny.
Stabs you cutely.
Yeah, well, hey, your character didn't say
Lightning
that.
bolts.
Remember, you said that. If you said it in your character,
Lightning bolts.
No, I said that, not Mike. Well,
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
case, I also said that.
and then so we're all kind of chilling out and doing that. Right now, the only person who is still at the bar is our good friend, Crunkle. Crunkle, what you doing? You sitting there? You still nursing that piss water beer they gave you?
Yeah, it's getting pretty
Okay.
late
Okay.
too. People are starting to leave.
Upon seeing Day Drunk trip, I look to the bartender and ask for the strongest drink.
The strongest drink, you say? Let me bring up that.
Bringing up the thing too. One moment. Free C description. What the hell? Hold on.
can't be bothered
Hey, Mike.
anymore.
What?
Number. Ooh. How about number 3 on that list? Read it. Considering it's Crunkle.
Oh, okay.
Right?
The list y'all are looking at again? I would like to
Yeah.
pull it up.
I'll post it in the
Yeah,
channel.
is there a list?
Well, I kind of didn't want to give you guys this because it would be an effect that you would know what you're gonna have happen to you when you drink something. So do you
Okay.
want to know, or would you rather it be something that you like find out?
I mean, I'll take it because I mean I probably won't even remember. I kind of just want it just so I can have an
Yeah,
idea
yeah.
like what
And
kind
you'll
of
have an
different
idea for
beverages there
later.
are.
So I
I
posted
just
it.
want to
It's,
know like what kind of beverages.
it's
there
over
are.
in the channel as a Google sheet. But
Oh,
anyway,
and he's like, you're sure you want the strongest drink?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. He pulls out a bottle of a pink bottle with brown lumps in it and pours it in a cup for you. He's like-
From my childhood, yes.
And he's like, here, it's on the house.
Oh, oh no.
Oh,
Scared
God.
for you.
I'm reading this. Holy shit.
there's a reason I picked that one for you there.
Yeah, I
Crunkle.
see.
It's
I
smart.
see.
It actually is good for your character's the only one that this one would work for.
Mhm.
Everyone else, it could be bad.
All right, well, I take the drink and I down it real quick.
Okay. Make
Do
a
you
Constitution
enj-
save.
Well, he's the only one who doesn't.
Yep.
No, it says
Half orcs.
half orcs make the save
Oh.
at DC 7.
Oh, I didn't realize he's half.
He's half orc.
That's the part I didn't know that. Okay, so you do have to make a DC 7 save. So roll a
Okay.
D20, and then it would be Constitution still, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be adding your Constitution modifier to that.
I
Oh,
just
nah,
gotta say,
opa.
I love the name of the number 3. I love
Yeah,
the
yeah,
name.
yeah. I just happened to quickly read it that it was orcish, and I was like, that one. So he rolls a 13, Doc.
Okay.
Oh shit! What's my constitution?
Oh, you made it.
Yeah, he made it.
Okay.
Well,
Unless you had a negative fucking 8
no, I don't.
or 7 con, there's no way.
Yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah,
Of
what's your
course,
opinion?
yeah.
Of, well, hold on. Start having the conversation with the barkeep, my friend. You playing?
He's
rolling,
he's
let's
he's
go, come
he's
on.
he's watching you very intently. He's like,
Yeah, like he's sitting there like this. He's just like, so what do you think?
yeah. What do you...
I mean, I'll RP the bartender if I got him, man. Let's go.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Let me think.
How do you like it?
Oh, that was great. Thank you. This is from my childhood. My parents used to give this to me.
There you go. There you
That
go.
was a
Mhm.
50-50 chance, half orc and all that.
It's not
He's a
like
little
he knows
funnel
that,
and put
by
it
the
in my
way.
mouth.
Like, that dude doesn't know this spell chart, Mike. What is this dude, a meta god as a bartender?
No,
Nah,
because
he pulls out his sheet. He like
he's the
gets, like, a
bartender. He
roll
knows the
as cold
drinks.
as
He
motherfucker.
knows that it affects it affects people differently. Okay.
Okay, all right. But
That
the
is fair.
50-50 part is where I'm like, come on, how does he know that?
Because he knows it doesn't affect orcs, and this person's
Oh,
clearly
that's the
half
logic.
orc.
Oh, I thought you were saying that based
He's
off how
he's
it
being
cuts it in half.
racist. Okay.
Gotcha. So he's just racist. This is fine. Okay.
He's just racist. Also,
That's
wait,
about
what's the
normal.
question?
Yeah.
If
I
I'm
mean, most of
involving-
D&D is racist. But whatever.
Right.
What's the question?
So, like, it's just based off the sheets. I just find it. Is it just like, because you know how you could possibly see like who else is on the sheet or whatever? I just see
Mhm.
like say like anonymous headshot like different animals. Is that just like a feature? Or
What?
is-
Oh.
Are those just people who made those names?
I don't know.
Like
No, that's us.
Yeah.
oh, that's us.
Yeah.
Wait, it's made anonymous?
Yep. Everybody's anonymous for some reason. I don't know how it works.
Oh yeah.
Just
Because
saying.
the reason that you can do that with files that you share publicly, so that way people don't get doxed that go to public documents like this. So that
Yeah,
way I wouldn't
that's
know your
why-
email. Yeah.
That's
I
why
now
never
realize
wanted to
what you're.
click on
I now
docs.
realize you're talking about the Google sheet. I now understand.
Yeah, I was always. That's why like I never clicked on like doc things because I was like, I don't want my email to be
Yeah.
shown.
If it's a good
Hey, that's a-
doc, what'll happen when you open it is it should do this anonymous shit.
That is cool. Okay, but Okay, so it's like a 50-50 whether or not they actually have that on or not.
It's
Hopefully.
independent settings on the actual document.
Well, that is good to know. I'll have to
Hey,
look
job
that up
IT.
on my- That's cool. All right. On.
So you gratefully take the free beer, you chug it on down. Barkeep's a little like, I was hoping that might knock you out. Yada yada yada. Okay, all right, sounds good.
Hey, before he puts it, does anyone else want to try?
And then I look over, having finished my wine, and my character just looks over and goes, Crunkle, is it any good?
Oh yeah, it's great. I love it.
I'll take your word on that. I walk over to the bar and I go, how much is it?
It's free. With a shitty
said-
grin.
Yeah, I look at him and go, you said that very... Is there something I need to know about this?
Oh
No,
no,
try it.
it's
It's good.
just strong. You just need to have the stomach for it.
All right, so that's real. That's not deception. So that's fair.
My friends seem to like it a lot.
Hey, I very well might, but that would probably be my last drink of the night. Good sir, did our colleague who go upstairs rent us any rooms?
He did tell me to give you out your the keys before he left.
How many rooms did he give us? Are we sleeping in same how stacked are these rooms about to look? 2 rooms.
Okay.
2
Well,
rooms.
I'm gonna share it with Crunkle. No.
Well-
Fuck.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. My character proceeds to grab the beer. Right. He looks at it. Could I? Would there be a change if I did a sip versus a chug, Doc? Or are we just rolling with on that sheet? If we're rolling with what's on that sheet, I'm chugging it.
Just chug it then.
Okay. So we'll do. Oh, my guy rolls an 8 as a little gnome drinking this. May I describe what happens?
Yeah, let me find the D6 while you're doing that. Go ahead.
Why are you doing D6?
It says for a non-orc they must make a DC 15.
Oh, for the hours. Oh,
For the
I was
hours.
gonna say just call it. Hold on. Let's just call me passed out till the morning.
Okay.
Or if you want, we could do hours and then I wake up in the middle of the night. But my character's probably just gonna go back to bed unless you want me waking up in the middle of the night. Your call. But anyway, he just oh, I know the scene. Oh, I know it exactly. All right.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm just from the side. I'm just looking over,
Yeah.
wondering what's happening.
So my character just grabs it. It's just looks over at Crunkle and goes. So what is this? Before I drink, my character's gonna do these actions just to set up a scene. So what is this? Asks Crunkle. Words?
Fuck.
Come on, man.
Words,
Take time.
words are covered.
It's okay. Hold on. Just take a minute. Reset. When you're ready.
Okay.
Orcish ale.
Yeah, there you go. Orcish ale.
Yeah, I'm done.
It's Orcish ale.
Orcish ale, the ale of your people. Fantastic. Chugs it, and then like Doc Brown from the 3rd movie. God.
Oh wait,
Immediately,
wait.
head straight.
Dead. It's just he died.
I'm pretty short. It's not like that's a long distance to take damage. Come on.
No, it's fine. Also, it's 4 hours if you want to go by that.
Okay, and I might, by the way. So my character has now passed out on the bar. Luckily, I am the smallest person and the easiest to carry.
The barkeep's like, never gets old.
I am
It's a
also
little
laughing.
Yeah.
I look over and I see, and I'm just like, I just ignore what happened and get back to mending the equipment.
So it's getting pretty late. It's really dark out, so
All right, folks, time to figure out the bed splits and how we're doing all that. Y'all will have to figure it out as the 4 of you, as I am passed out on the table.
who?
Don't get a choice.
He's like,
Well,
hold on, which
the barkeep
of the?
is not letting you keep me at that table. He's gonna have me join you in a room.
He's like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't get a choice whether
Yeah.
which room you get.
And that was my plan. Trust me.
he's like, which of you 5 is the most responsible one?
I'm gonna raise my hand.
It'd either be you or Maurice. Yeah, it's one of the two.
I feel like the rest of them. I feel like you guys would all point to Doubt, who is just passed out on the table right now.
Yeah, he's the most responsive. Yeah, we all point to Dow. We all do that. It's like, well, okay, you figure that out. You figure that out, little guy.
The second in charge, then.
I attempt to raise my hand, but in the attempt of raising my hand, as I'm trying to get up off the floor from spilling my beer, using a chair, I end up falling face first.
Oh gosh.
'Cause
This
I'm-
is all going down.
You take 1
It's
point of
all
bludgeoning damage.
Let's see, where's my health? 4 health now.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys.
Yeah, he's still hurt.
Okay. It's like I'm gonna leave these keys on the counter. I'm gonna go in the back to clean up. I want you guys gone before I get back. And he just leaves.
Says that like as if something will happen if you're still here.
All right, so of the party who is mildly sober, y'all will need to come to a decision about who's taking what rooms and how that split looks.
I would say wait.
We'll
Grace,
try.
what did
Well,
you have?
this
Did
would
you
be a
have-
moment of like.
So-
we'll kind of put it in a scenario. All three of you kind of gather at that table and start having the conversation go.
Oh, that's good. I first bring up saying hello, everybody. I took it upon myself to kind of repair slightly everyone's equipment. I just hand it back, and they just didn't know when I took it.
You just took everyone's clothes and.
Yeah, you hand
Okay,
back
they
like a
were all
bunch of like
naked the
little
whole time.
tattered pieces of equipment.
It just looks worse than it was before. It's more. Hey guys, I fixed your clothing. But I pass out everyone's stuff. It looks a little bit newer than before.
Mm-hmm.
Is my gear included in that because I am wearing armor?
Nah.
Nah, the
no.
art.
Yes, no. I don't know.
I
Nah,
think.
armor
I think.
takes time to take off, so you wouldn't now.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Takes 5 minutes to take armor off, I think. 4 minutes, something like
Something
that.
about that.
yeah.
Takes
Okay,
about
well, I guess
time.
that
Yeah.
makes sense. And I'm like, oh.
Doc knows why I know that, by the way, which is scary.
Why is that scary?
Oh, we'll get there. Don't worry.
Oh, I think I understand.
Oh, you might.
Maybe.
You might not.
I think I might understand. Yeah.
But all right. So my character's still passed out. All right. You've handed back. So right now Bartholomew hands back everything, and lets everyone know that he's fixed his gear. Any responses from the two who are still coherent, or the one who is less coherent?
Maurice
that's
suggests that he should probably take Dow since he's a little bit smaller, and if Crunkle wants to help Daydrunk get up to a room, then
Okay, cool. That's a nice negotiation. So you guys, in theory, my character will be pretty easy. So my character's just fucking passed out, tiny little dude. I don't think you'd even need a fucking strength check, IMO. Doc can call that.
No, you're like.
But
You look a little dull.
yeah, I'm super small, so it shouldn't be a hard one for you. Now,
Hey,
Crunkle
I'm like
with
a little tall,
Daydrunk.
too.
Now, Crunkle and Daydrunk. So, Daydrunk, you're currently drunk.
Yes.
Are you
See, I always
going to
do.
cooperate with Crunkle?
Oh, you
yes,
know
because
what?
I was
Actually, you know what? Make another Constitution save.
Oh!
No.
This is why I love D&D, because drinking can be just as entertaining as fighting somehow. It's fucking great. I love this game.
Like,
Especially-
fighting
total.
without fighting. Drinking is his own battle.
What was that total?
6.
So
Oh,
Jesus.
no.
as Crunkle goes to help you get up, you just look at him, and then throw up on top on this all over his chest
All over the boots.
and trash boots
Pass
everywhere.
out.
It's everywhere.
Oh, jeez.
Maurice.
He's like picking me up and like dragging me up the stairs.
It's a little help.
I love. By the way, I love that the actual call to Maurice while Maurice is doing that.
Oh.
That's really.
He pretends not to hear and he tries to go faster.
Oh, I would say that's up to Drago. Maurice, what are you doing?
Just saying, like, being funny.
Huh?
Oh, so when this happened and he puked all over Crunkle, right?
Oh,
The
God.
idea is that Bartholomew looks up while you're like picking me up and bringing me up the stairs, right?
Mhm.
Like it goes, Maurice! And you look down and see that there is puke all over Crunkle's chest,
Oh,
legs,
God.
boots, and like area around him.
It's a nice
And
puddle.
then
of
Day
puke.
Drunk is at this point passed out, Doc, or are we keeping him awake?
He's still
Barely
awake,
there?
barely there.
Barely there.
Uh,
Cool. So
but
you when you saw the movie. Got it.
I do have a question though. How well does Crunkle take being thrown up on?
Also a point.
Ooh, fair.
Because it's one of those
Mhm.
situations where you see someone throw up, and you throw up, and then they throw up, and then they throw up.
Oh,
The
so maybe
bartender comes out.
so
He's still
do you?
here and
Yeah,
throws up
are you
himself.
is your character squeamish shit all around vomit? Is a real question actually. My character, I'd probably say yeah because I'm like a druid who's grown up like in the woods around animals. I probably didn't see people puking a lot.
What animals?
I mean people though, and also
Yeah.
I don't know how often animals are puking. They do the hock up, which is a little different.
Animal vomit is like it spews out like a geyser. That's how animal vomit.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
true.
That's true.
It's true, but
I've seen
So-
it firsthand.
So how squeamish are you of vomit? I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm a half orc. I grew up.
round ale and beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be
So-
fine. Yeah.
That would make some sense. Fair enough. Fair enough. Does
Okay.
does
Grew up-
anyone have a background where they might be more squeamish?
I was just thinking it was just
No.
gonna be Crunkle because Crunkle got thrown up on.
I'm thinking for like a future reference thing.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't believe my character would be.
Yeah, you're
Fair
kind of
enough.
used to this
Paladin,
apparently.
You've gone through the whole holy bit, yeah. And
Well,
you're,
I was
you're
also
literally
a
called
dwarf,
day
so-
drunk. So, and then you're
I also
yeah,
think
you're a
a dwarf.
janitor, so you're used to cleaning up basically everything. Unless you want to make that your quirky thing, like the only thing you don't clean up is vomit.
Some janitors, though. That's a thing.
I
That is
clean
the thing.
everything.
Oh, okay, that's not it. So you clean
He'll pull out
everything.
that powder that they use for vomit at schools.
Bartholomew, your stomach can handle it. Growing up in this sorcerer society, getting kicked out of your, well, basically being banished effectively from your home.
I banished. I just kind of left. I didn't really care for me.
Ah, okay, fair enough then.
But yeah, I'm not really squeamish because again, I've been on travels. I've been to multiple towns, so I've seen my share of a couple people who have vomited.
Okay. Yeah. It's just a good thing to have for future. Like little things like that. It's not the most important thing, but we'll all know now. My character's the only one who is squeamish when it comes to vomit.
Alright, so I'll just fast forward it to you guys finally get up the stairs into the room area, the hallway area.
What's the room split look like, and how many
The
beds?
rooms basically look similar. There's one bed.
One bed per room.
One bed per room. There's like also like an armchair. Like a closet cabinet thing. Bare minimum, basically.
Okay.
Oh, also a bathroom for each room. This is a
Nice.
very progressive,
Working plumbing, yay, all that jazz.
very
you're talking about.
progressive
Very,
and
a very well off inn, actually. Yes, very well off. So, all right. Everyone's gotten everything taken care of and up there.
What-
The folks who are carrying people to rooms, you're going to be sharing that room with your person, I believe, would make sense. So it would be like Crunkle and Day Drunk, and then it would be like myself and Maurice. Bartholomew,
Then there's me.
you may choose which room you stay in between the two.
Oh, crap.
There is only one
No,
bed.
I'm thinking
Now-
of a.
Now, hold on, I will say this. Me and our elf monk friend here, right? Me and Maurice are small, so you might be able to fit in a bed with us better than if you were to try and join the orc and the paladin dwarf.
Okay,
Oh,
so
you don't want
I
to
was
sleep
originally
with me?
thinking,
Come on.
come on. I want to hear that
Come on.
sharpest pull the shed. I want to hear that. I was already thinking of going with Maurice and Doubt, just because like they're smaller. Like, so I mean, like I'm like I'm not large particularly, but I'm like, I'm not fair. As like, and I know Crunkle and Daydrunk are more tankier. They're more larger people. Like, all that. So I was like thinking maybe
I
I'll
mean,
let
technically,
they can have their
Daydrunk
spot.
isn't that big. He's a dwarf.
It's a dwarf, yeah.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
dwarf.
But
more
I
like,
mean, more like
He's
wide.
he's
More
just a
wide.
wide dwarf.
He's chunky,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wide
Yeah,
dwarf.
yeah. You got a really big
Large armor.
and very
He's
wide.
like five. He's
so
like
it can be
2
kind
feet
of
tall
hard to
and
figure
Poofy
that out.
armor.
wide.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I was thinking, I'll just crash with Dowd and Maurice because I'm also more not too tall or big. So like, I'll go with them. So I picked them.
Okay, all right.
Just point and
Okay.
follow them.
Maurice, what do you do with my passed out character?
I was gonna say, what are the sleeping arrangements?
Well, first off, I'm gonna take you and I'm gonna tuck you into bed.
Very kind.
Give you a little kiss on the forehead.
My character will never
Nice,
know you
that's
did that,
nice.
but that's appreciated.
Nice.
See it, and I'm just waiting. For
How
my
many
character
beds
to
are
fall.
there per room?
One. Yeah.
I tuck you in on the side of the bed.
Not the middle. Y'all gonna push him off.
Okay, all right. So I'm on the left side, right side. Pick one. This might
Left?
matter. By
Left
the
side?
way. All right.
Closest to the
side.
door. Closest to the door.
Closest to door. Got it. Okay. So we'll call it left side, closest to door. Fair enough. You've talked me in. What are you and Bartholomew gonna do?
I
with the-
assume I have to go back and help clean up the mess with Daydrunk.
I thought it would have been so funny, like I'm just sharing
I mean,
this
you
spot.
technically
Hold
don't
on,
need
let-
to.
We could. I mean, I would
Need
say.
to, but my
your
character probably
would
wants
want
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have an idea for that, Doc. Do you want me to? The idea here is let everyone else roll up what they're doing in the rooms, and then you can have him go do the cleaning. Up to you if you want to have a conversation with him as the barkeep. Might be a good moment,
Okay.
right?
Just
So-
thinking it would be.
So
Funny
you tuck
to-
me in. You start going out to clean. Yeah, sorry, Heath, continue.
I was just thinking it would be funny. Like again, I'm just sharing thoughts, like just like what my brain thinks of. Like just say like we're all up there upstairs, and like the barkeep, like because we're gone, right? He comes out back from what he was doing. He just sees the throw up, and he just yells like, "What the heck?"
Options as well.
Yeah. I would think you'd be used to it by now.
Well, yeah, true. But he was hoping that we
Absolutely.
would leave and not be there, so it's kind of probably annoying if nothing else.
Yeah.
But okay, so Bartholomew,
Sounds
you're
good.
alone. You are in the room as Maurice is leaving the room. We'll say. What are you planning to do? Are you going straight to bed? Are you going to do something else with your time before you go to sleep? Are you going to take a shower? Or take a bath? We're not going to say shower. We're going to call it a bath because it's only so far advanced here.
Nothing bad. So I go and I plan to go bathe.
I mean, that was one of the selling points of this inn when it first opened up. It had indoor plumbing and shower heads.
Oh, it actually has shower
showers.
head.
Okay.
Okay.
Shower.
Fair enough.
Shower time, baby.
I thought
I'll
I
go
didn't
in.
catch the shower head part. I heard the indoor plumbing part. Fair enough.
No, I
just
just
said
had that in
indoor
right now.
Oh, that's like the selling.
That's the selling point.
That's the selling
Bro,
point.
they're literally thousands of years ahead of the rest of fucking D&D.
It's like they okay, so like on the sign outside, right? It says like and it says like in addition, like underneath, like in like
With indoor
and then
plumbing.
they have like
Yeah, shower.
Yeah.
like a crappy sign to the side that they just like it's all tilted because it's
So-
a newer edition that says and shower head.
Heads.
So you go in to the shower, right? And you go to take the shower. Right. Have you ever? I will assume your character's seen a shower before, so you have the general idea of operations. Even though, again, unlikely you'd ever see a shower, but we'll assume everybody in here's seen a shower.
It's fancy and rare.
It's fancy and rare. This inn is well traveled and worn, and there are 3 knobs, 1, 2, 3, for the water. What you doing?
I go for like whatever's in the middle. I go for whatever's in the middle.
So you try to adjust the middle knob, and no, I'm using my actual IRL shower for this, by the way.
So wait, your shower has
isn't-
3 knobs?
Yeah,
3 knobs.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hot,
Yeah,
cold,
I
and
think
to
you're
turn
gonna
the
have to
shower
explain
on.
that.
And
You're gonna have to
Mike
explain.
knows what the middle knob is, which is turning the shower on. So no water comes out, but you hear a click. Okay?
Okay, so it's like the ones on the side are like for the temperature, and the one in the middle specifically like to turn on the shower.
Could be. That's normally it could be.
No, I'm just
Yeah,
asking like
garbage
just for
disposal.
your showers. I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah, yeah.
what-
My shower is it has a it's actually my family shower back in Pennsylvania, but not this one here. But it's
Interesting. I've never
it's
heard
a
of that.
hot knob, a cold knob, and then the middle knob. When you turn it, it turns a valve that turns the shower on and off, the pipe for it.
I thought
And
it
they
was just
close
default
off,
and
though.
all.
What's the purpose of that?
No,
like,
there's a bunch
as
of different
opposed
types,
to-
Mike.
Oh wow.
There's a bunch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like the one I
No
have here
purpose
is
for
actually
that?
a single knob that you push up, left, right.
Yeah,
The,
that's what I have.
yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen
yeah,
two
that's-
knobs before.
Okay,
yeah,
we
the
were not
three
that
knob
advanced,
is
okay?
just- Yeah, yeah, but the 3-1 is just like that. Third one is just like a clicking of the shower on and turning the faucet for the bath off.
Only royalty
then-
have the one knob, okay?
Just
well,
wondering
especially
what's
in
the
this
song?
world. So
Yeah.
hold on, I'm kind of thinking. Would it
Wondering
be-
what's the purpose for that in real life though? What's the purpose of that knob as opposed to just turning
That's all it
left
does.
or right? But like, is there like a general purpose, like a reason why you would have that knob as opposed to not having that knob?
Just to turn on
mean
the
for the
shower.
shower?
Shower or
one-
bath.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. One of them's hot, one of
Oh.
them's cold, and then one's for the shower on off.
Okay, so wait, is like that one like switches whichever? Wait, is it like a shower bath
yeah.
or is it just a shower?
Yeah, exactly. That would be the idea.
So it
Yeah.
Shower
switches
bath.
whatever is like the shower versus the bath.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
100%.
it's like instead of like the one knob or two
Instead of
knob
having
one,
that, like,
instead of
flare-
having that that thing you
Yeah.
pull up or down instead of
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I can send a
Oh,
picture.
okay.
I'm
No,
gonna
yeah,
take a
yeah.
picture real
East,
quick.
East got it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That is exactly what it
Okay.
is.
Okay, cool. I just
So,
wanted-
so
Okay,
you're
so I-
gonna go to turn on the water.
So yeah, I see that the middle knob I didn't see the water's come out, but I don't flip it back or anything. I'm like, okay. Like so I then you should like try to reach like slowly like turn like the left knob a bit.
Can we? Here's a fun one for you, if Doc wants. Insight check. We'll find out whether or not you just turned hot or cold on. So roll a d20, and then Doc
Alright.
can determine how likely it's going to be that you turned hot or cold on while you are standing in a shower, considering you are a dragon.
Roll the
And-
17.
You know, I took a
Ah!
shower today, and I
You
don't
said
even.
considering I'm a dragon. Wait, I want to hear what you were saying.
Well, considering you're a dragon, often it depends on your dragon type. But if you're like a frost dragon, you could theoretically say that like hot water would be negative for you. If you were, say, a fire dragon or some typing there, you might be more accustomed to
I
hot.
think the
So
lift.
like turning the
That's
hot
be
all the
cool.
way on.
I didn't think of that. I was just thinking personally because like me
Mm-hmm.
along with most people like prefer warm. Like that
Sure.
could be like character development, yeah. Because I am like a frost. I'm an ice dragon.
Right. Yeah.
So,
See.
like I actually.
So, but
I think
yeah,
I'll
it's
try to
a-
go.
You turn
What
the
So
left.
you-
You turn the left one,
Roll
right?
17.
Turns the left one, rolls a 17 to
It's a
turn it for
cold-
insight.
It's a cold one.
You get the cold
I
shower.
got the cold shower.
Nice. So then you hear a sigh of relief from me, like as I'm enjoying
Hey.
it.
I kind of wanted to try and like. I don't mean to take your thunder, Mike. I kind of wanted to take that moment and make it that silliness because if you've ever used a new shower you've never used before, this is exactly how
Like
this
at a
feels.
hotel.
I was having
Yeah.
a hard time remembering which side was what thing.
Yeah, yeah. By the way,
Also-
left is also cold. By the way,
Yeah,
you
that's
got
what I
you got
thought.
lucky
Oh,
there.
It was 50-50
But
chance.
I would have said with an insight check of 17, he turned the right knob.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like whatever it would be, he turned the correct one.
Whatever I would have wanted. Go for it.
And then, so Maurice is still heading out at the same time. We're gonna have Crunkle, who is currently carrying a very close to passing out day drunk, through the door of their room. Gentlemen, what are you doing?
All right. I'm going to push Day Drunk onto the bed.
Give him a little bit of a nudge
Yeah.
to the bed.
And while
What a
in the
nudge,
middle
just
of the air, I
Cool.
say-
Not
Hey,
air, not air. Just
In
like a
the
slight.
it's just a slight
Not- not-
push.
oh,
Yeah,
see,
not
I
like
thought it was
throwing
more
you.
like a.
No, like.
Bad boy.
So
Dave
he was.
Drunk.
No,
So
no,
he was
not like
more
that.
like. He was more
like
helping
a-
you, like someone who's like
Yeah.
walking you while you're drunk.
Oh,
not
like
that-
this?
Yeah, well, you're very
Like, you know,
short, so
arms
it's more
over?
like this. But
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
That's fair. I
So
gotta
he
take.
like helps
I'm gonna
walk you
put
to
that in my
bed
note.
and then kind of shoves you
short.
towards the bed. Right. So he shoves you a little towards the bed. Your character like kind of stumbles towards the bed.
And
Are
as
you
I
nudge-
stumble towards the bed, I say, "I thought we were doing a tavern crawl."
Reply there, Crunkle. Remember, you're in
I'm
an
not-
active
I'm-
conversation. Trying.
I'm not even gonna talk to him. I'm gonna start stripping off all my clothes.
Yeah. So you just ignore him,
just
turn
start
around,
stripping
start getting
Yeah,
in front of him
undressed.
Yep.
as you push him onto the bed.
I turn around and say, "Hey, I'm not drunk enough for this yet."
You say as you're almost passed out.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Ooh.
As that being very witty, would there be a good check for that? Probably not. Nah, we're not gonna overcheck it.
Notice that like little light thing
Yeah.
you got going on in the back on your wall. What's that?
Yeah, I got my work got rid of these because I used to use them in my office to like spell out things for the company, and they had a bunch of them they were just getting rid of. So they were like, "Oh, do you want them?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." And they're called nano
Cool.
leaf. They're nano leaf lights. They don't make them
Nano leaf
anymore, and they're very hard to find the software for.
Okay, that's cool.
All right, so disrobing, little quips here and there. Are you guys gonna try to go to bed, considering that Crunkle's getting himself like disrobed? What are you doing?
All right. Well, me personally, I'm completely naked. Completely naked. I'm gonna take my clothes. I'm gonna go out into the hall.
Well, naked. Okay.
All right, hold on. Maurice
Yeah, I
sees
think
this.
I'm in the hall.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
gonna hand my
Maurice
clothes to
sees
Maurice.
this.
Yes, I want to hand my clothes to Maurice.
What? Okay,
What exactly
I'm
does
wondering.
Maurice see?
What
What is
He
he?
sees
I'm
everything.
He sees
What is he
everything.
view?
everything.
I know he
sees
sees
everything.
everything, but
View.
what is he seeing?
Oh God.
Yeah, hold on. We're gonna have to do
This
this.
is going to affect
Snarf,
my.
in chat, roll a d20. Actually, no. Hold on. Let's make this funnier. Roll a d12. If you're lucky, you crit.
Okay.
Oh God. I know it's
Put
gonna
it on
cause.
D12. He starts dancing in front of Maurice.
Oh shit.
Holy shit! We have the most well-endowed half-orc in the continent. Doc, call it. Run it.
Lord have mercy.
Have mercy, bugger.
Like a
Holy
horse.
crunkle.
Like a horse. Damn, bro. What you been eating?
Oh, I don't feel well enough to
Now, mind
deal
you,
with this.
You weren't ready for that one, were you?
I really hope this wouldn't come up, but knowing you guys, it probably would have.
Trying to be like, hey,
Look,
you know,
he
I'll
rolled.
be nice.
Hold on. It wasn't even us. The dice did it, okay? He could have rolled a 1, and this would be comedy in the other direction. But this is hilarious.
Does anybody need a visual?
Are you sure you're half orc?
I want a visual.
Are you sure you're...
So.
So
Oh, fuck.
Don't unspoiler that unless you want a visual.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. I'm getting it.
I don't know that I want a visual. Jesus Christ.
I don't know if I
I'm
want to
going
check
for
this.
it. Whoa.
I mean, it's exactly what you
Let's
expect.
see. What?
Oh yeah, I'm not clicking that
Let's have a
open.
little look-see.
Okay. Yeah,
Let's have a little look-see. Nice. Damn, that Crunkle be crunking.
So you hand your clothes to Maurice, who's going to clean the vomit.
Yeah.
Maurice reacts as he did. Do you have anything you want to say there, Crunkle, towards Maurice's comment?
Nope. I'm just gonna go right back inside. Right back inside my room.
Cool. Fantastic. That's fine. You walk back in, day drunk.
He doesn't.
What are you doing while this silly shit just happened? Are you just like, your guy's very drunk, so like,
Yes.
are you just going straight to bed? You laying down? Did you do anything that would annoy our good friend Crunkle while he was currently
Are you sleeping in your
manscaping
armor?
in front of freaking anyway? Yeah, are you
What
like
meat
disrobed,
skin?
sleeping in your armor?
Yeah, I'm torn between two options here.
Oh God.
Hold on. Roll a dice and do even odds. It's a good way to choose.
I'm gonna go to Google.
You can also just
I'll
do
go.
like a d20 and then just do either like
Odds or evens.
even
Yeah.
odds. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it. Same math.
Oh, that's fair.
Right?
All right. We're gonna do a roll 4. Oh wait, 1d4?
Yeah, that would work.
Is that a dice?
Yeah,
All right,
that's correct.
cool.
Yeah.
Odds. I'm taking off my armor. Evens. I'm attempting to make a mad dash to lock the door.
Oh, he wants that room to himself. So, okay, now we'll be fair here and assume you were still near the door at the time, and you would be able to get there. Now, you are choosing to do that action, but that.
I mean,
Doc?
he was on the bed, though.
Oh yeah, no, he got pushed
pushed on
towards
the bed.
I thought it was towards, not on. Okay.
It was towards.
Towards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thought
I
he
thought he
got-
was on the
So
bed.
that's kind of where I'm like laying that at, right? Like.
Okay. So
I wish I would have chosen the room with Crunkle.
So
You're lost, man. You're lost.
well, so you are drunk though. So
Yes.
make an athletics check with disadvantage.
2d20 is lower.
I got 22 total.
No, hold on. What was the two numbers?
Oh wait, I gotta roll 2.
2d20s, correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So you rolled. What was the first roll?
16.
Okay, so you got a 16, and that's the other one.
14.
So you got a 14. Doc, your call.
Plus 6. If that counts.
Oh, plus
wait.
6. What?
Wait, you have a
20.
+6 to athletics?
Yep.
Holy fuck, biscuits. Well,
Holy jeez.
Okay. Well,
That's a
Oh,
20.
shit.
you make it. Somehow you make it to the door, even piss ass drunk. But you're a dwarf on a mission, unlocking your associate out of the room.
so you lock the door, and then I'm guessing I'm gonna go with our good friend, Crunkle. What are your next step, considering you have now handed your clothes and you hear a clink?
Yeah. Well, first I'm gonna try opening the door again.
Not working.
It's locked.
Yeah. I very quickly
Turns out
realized
the
what
lock does
happened.
nothing.
Yeah.
I very quickly realized what.
So I got two choices here. Let me think.
Take your time. Take your time.
So goodbye. So
Currently,
I
you're
have-
naked, by the way,
Okay,
and
I
Maurice
have-
is holding your clothes in this hallway. As
Yeah,
the current
yeah,
circumstance.
Can I say two things?
He's just looking at you.
What you got?
Okay, one, I feel like
Okay.
when you guys split the rooms, the sober-ish people got the keys, so I feel like you got a key to the room.
But he just disrobed all his clothes, so he
Oh,
wouldn't
the
have
Yeah.
key would be
on him?
inside. Oh, yeah, okay.
It wouldn't be in his clothes, it would be in the room, right?
Yeah,
Put it in his
okay.
There is
secret
still a prison
pocket. His
pocket.
body pocket.
There is still a prison pocket. But no, the idea would be like him
Okay, yeah,
disrobing.
I got you, Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
What's this roll for?
Yeah, what you doing, Snarf?
So I'm gonna look back at Maurice and ask, do you have any more room?
You can have the chair, Buck.
Currently, all nude, big dude. There's already my small ass in the bed. There's someone taking a shower no one knows about, Maurice.
Buddy, if you're gonna come in there, you gotta get on the floor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, all right. So, all right. So you're gonna start moving your way over, and then you're gonna go.
into the room. Yeah.
You stumble your way over into the room. Currently, you hear the showers on because we got somebody taking a cold shower. Doors shut. We'll say locked, or you know not to go in, right? But you can if you tried. Considering we probably should.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was the case.
Ethan, did you lock the...
Please, dude.
Did
well,
you...
okay. This might be a check moment. Did you lock the door, Ethan?
I did not lock the door.
All right, he's just accepting he did not lock the door. So that door is not locked. I'm passed out on the bed. Currently, now I'm gonna say this. Let's keep this away from too far. All right.
Yeah.
We all know where too far lands.
Yes.
Okay. Good shit. So
We're
Base is off limits,
we're
everybody.
very close.
we're literally dancing on the line at the present moment.
No, I thought. Yeah, we really are. I thought we already got.
No, we're very close to what I would call the line cross. So, all right, Crunkle, kind of drunkenly, but not terribly drunkenly, as you did help the,
Yeah.
Day
I'm
drunk
just
over.
A little buzzed. Yeah.
little buzz, right? You open the door, and it's a shower. It's got a shower ring thing that we're going to say that you have shut, Bartholomew.
Yes, that.
Because that would be a normal thing.
Because
I
I don't
also
want
would
the
lock
water
the door
going out,
normally, but
you know?
whatever.
Floor getting
Um,
wet.
so the water's going on, and you kind of have an idea that Bartholomew is taking a shower.
Yeah.
Proceed with scene. If you don't know what you want to do, we can pass it back to Maurice, who still has clothes in his hand in the hallway after seeing you, and plans to still go, most likely, clean up the puke.
Let's
I don't
jump to
want to see what
Maurice.
happens.
Let's jump
Yeah,
to
let's
Maurice.
check it.
Alright,
Let's
so-
check in.
Buck shift goes over to Maurice at this moment. Maurice, do you know what you want
My
to do?
ankle. I hit my ankle.
Yeah.
Okay. please tell me.
So, he threw up on the stairs, right?
He threw up actually on
Yeah.
the ground level,
Yeah.
coming from the bar towards the table that myself and Bartholomew were sitting at.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll probably just, honestly, I'd probably take his clothes. I'm just gonna toss him in my mop bucket. Just let him soak in there.
He just tosses it in the vomit.
Whatever. Continue. Go do what you're doing.
Oh god.
And I proceed to go mop up the vomit on the ground.
All right. So you're mopping all the
Wait,
vomit
wait.
up, and you're
I have
putting
a
the mop
question.
Okay.
into the
So
bucket with
Yeah,
the
are
clothes,
you
right?
using the bucket cleaning the vomit? Are you using the bucket with the clothes?
I'm cleaning it to my best ability.
Cool. So right now there is a bucket that has dirty water and puke and our good friend Crunkle's clothes currently steeping in that mix, unbeknownst to Crunkle. Remember, unbeknownst. You do not know that this
So-
is happening to your clothes just yet.
So a little bit into your mopping, the barkeeper comes out with like cleaning supplies, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm cleaning up this mess.
Why?
Well, because I'm a janitor. This is what I do.
I don't remember hiring a janitor.
No, it's like back to the cave from the previous episode. I'm the janitor you hired.
Are you sure you didn't hire me?
He's genuinely confused now, and I'll be right back. And he goes back into like an office, like back like he goes
Does
through
he
a
leave
door.
the cleaning supplies?
He does
while
leave
he's
the
going?
he does leave the cleaning supplies.
Leaves them on the counter. Okay.
Reese
So
gets-
so
seals
now
them like
so now
candy.
Maurice is sitting there and cleaning up and all that's happening, right? Is there anything else you want to do, Maurice, at the moment, or are you planning to just finish up cleaning and go to bed?
Just mopping up the vomit.
Mop up the vomit and then okay. While that's going on, Day Drunk, you have successfully gotten a room to yourself. What do you plan to do with the luxurious abode that you have now taken, including a shower?
Well, it would have been nice to take a shower. It would have been nice to take off my armor. I turn around after locking the door, and I pass right out. Land right on the floor.
Oh no! He's like,
You take 1 point of
He
bludgeoning
got it.
damage.
Alright.
Fair. Yeah, you
Pretty
fell.
much.
Yeah. Well,
he
yeah, but it's fine. He lives. Whatever. He'll get his health back tomorrow morning. That works out.
accomplished his goal. His body was like, okay. we
So,
get it.
all right. So we'll call it Day Drunk for the night's gone. Doubt for the night's gone. All the conversations left are now going to be what is going on in the bathroom with two people. One of them is actually both of them are nude. I'm assuming because I'm guessing you jumped in the shower minus clothes,
Yeah.
but can't see each other. And then Maurice is sitting there cleaning up vomit. We're gonna come back to the shower conversation or whatever the hell's going on in the shower.
All right.
Go for it.
So I hear the door open, and I go in. I say like, "Who's there?"
It's me, Crunkle.
Oh, and then I reply, "Doing here? What you doing here, bud?"
How long you shower for?
Probably a while. It's been a bit since I've been able to myself.
Fuck. Okay.
By the way, take your time. This is why we're doing this as like a test campaign and early.
Yeah.
And most people aren't good at jumping into character. I'm still not fucking good at it, so don't worry.
Oh, I'm definitely not.
Yeah, most people are bad at it. so
Actually,
it's fine
no. If I'm like doing a character,
we have
then I'm
me and
fine.
you can do it if we overtop a character.
But
go
like
over
I
the
have
top.
I have to have
but-
like I have to be a player character to do my shit.
Yeah, going over the top with characters, me and you can do it. But when it's like a normal character, really fucking hard. All right, so you're So that conversation's going through.
Yeah.
Like, what? Were you hoping to take a shower?
Yeah. I'm covered in vomit right now.
Oh. You
It's a
can
good
come
point.
in if you want.
Oh god.
You do have vomit on you. So I get
Alright.
it.
So your character can either come into the shower and join, or you can just now. Again, we do know where that line exists.
Yeah.
But we're gonna look at a shower kind of more like we're all military folks or people from
Outlet.
past where you probably have done group showers. This is not that uncommon. It's like going through high school, right?
It's like public bathhouses. Like that was like a
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
100%.
common thing. That was
this,
a normal
so
thing.
we don't need to look at this as anything truly weird. But
I
does
know,
your
it's
character
like-
accept the invite into the shower?
Yep. I'm gonna look down, look at how fucking disgusting I am, and say, fuck it. I'm joining you.
All right, so you
I'd be
jump into
hungry.
ice cold water.
Yep.
Doc, what do you want to do with that one?
I'm like a horse and covered in vomit.
Like this is like cold water. He did not turn on both knobs. He only turned
Yeah,
on
no,
one.
I'm looking for my D12.
I don't know if
He's
that might
like
be
in that
excessive,
D12
but we're gonna
debating.
find out.
Oh no.
He's debating if he wants to roll it or not.
Oh my god, I actually think I have a great idea with that D12.
9.
Alright.
Okay. That's not too bad.
Now, what is that 9 representing?
So we're all guys, right? So when you get cold,
It's shrinkage! I knew it!
Shrinkage.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I think we're all thinking it.
Yes! Every single one of us had the same line, because that's kind of where I was sitting.
Did
Really?
not, I did not think that. No.
So, as soon as he said 12, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I know what's going on now. So, is that a reduction to 9, Mike, or is that a 9 reduction?
2. 9.
Okay.
2 9.
Okay.
So this is
Okay.
-3.
Yeah. So, -3. So, good sir, you still enter with... I mean, that's nothing to be ashamed
Very
of.
respectable.
Yeah, very respectable.
I
Probably
do
more
notice. I do
respectable
It's-
than
notice
most
the
folks.
shrinkage.
It's-
I do notice,
it's
how it
more-
was before. The before and
It's
after
more
picture.
realistic than before.
Yeah.
And then,
It's
so
the
you
before and after.
you two are sitting there, you clean yourselves up, right? Doing your own thing, sharing a shower for community's sake just to get clean. Feel free to have a conversation or not. It is getting late. Now is it's probably a good time to start heading towards the bed. We all do want to get enough rest because we do not know what the guy we saved is planning to do tomorrow. Or what we may have time for tomorrow if we can hit out the town, right?
So I do say something to Crunkle. I say tavern food. What's the deal with it?
Like a fucking Seinfeld routine.
Jesus.
What's the deal with tavern food, Crunkle?
I'm not gonna respond. I'm just gonna keep showering.
All right, we're gonna all right. So shower wraps up. You guys are done with your shower. At this point,
The-
Maurice, you are finished cleaning. But what are you doing now that you've cleaned up all the vomit?
By the way, the barkeeper comes back as you finish, and he's like, "Oh, I checked my records. I didn't hire any janitors.
You're not on the payroll,
You're not on the payroll."
Maurice.
And
That'll be
Dragon
10
Ball-
gold.
That'll pay.
I already took the gold.
Hand out. That'll be 10.
Holds out my hand.
That'll be 10 gold.
But I didn't even. I didn't hand. I didn't.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah, let's do that one. Yeah.
Yeah, roll a d20 and then add your persuasion modifier.
Also, I have a question for kind of earlier with the level up system. Should my base stats have gone up at all?
No.
Or anything?
No,
No?
certain
will
levels you
get it,
get,
but
yeah.
not,
Okay.
not level 2. You don't need to worry about that.
So persuasion just D20 and then
D20
add-
persuasion modifier. Advantage, normal. What do you want to do with that, Doc?
Oh, that's normal.
I figured since he checked the books.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So roll a d20 and what are we getting?
14 total.
14 total. The barkeep says,
I mean, you did save me some time, even though I didn't hire you. Here's 2 gold, buddy.
2 gold. I'll take my 2 gold.
You take the money.
You know what?
got a-
Here's an extra one. You did you did an actual good job, and
Take my 3 gold.
There you go. You got yourself
See
3
my own
gold.
reflection.
Oh, actually, good reminder. I need to modify my GP points from last time. I gave the goblin that much, and then the thing we didn't pay for, so yeah. All right. You have now successfully cleaned it up and paid for your job. You currently have a dirty mop, dirty bucket, full of clothes. What will be your next action, or what would you like to do?
I would like to ask the barkeep if there is a local well, maybe, in town.
You're gonna leave the tavern? Okay.
Maybe.
I mean,
All right.
there is a local one, but because this place has indoor plumbing, he does have his own well out back.
I
There's
asked if I may use the well.
Sure.
It's fine.
What?
We dump all this vomit
You'd
into
never
your
do
well.
that because you would contaminate the well.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna dump out the water and replace it. I didn't think you were actually gonna dump the water in the well.
Yeah. Hold on. How are you using the well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just dump the water out, not into the well, but dump it
But
out
then-
and then
And then
refill with the
refill
well.
and
Yeah.
then like re-clean. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just clarifying that point because if you're dumping the water into dispatcher the water.
No.
Yeah. So okay. Little you scurry through the back office, I guess.
Okay.
and then
So
just go
another
back.
question is, when you dump out the water, are you also leaving the clothes where they lie?
Well, I take the clothes out and I wring them out a little bit, dump the water, dirty water,
Yeah.
refill with the well water, and then re-rinse the clothes in the fresh water. Kind of just give it a little scrub through. Maybe
Okay.
add a little bit of like soap into the water for my my supplies. Clean up a little bit.
Okay. They look less scrungy than before.
You got the vomit off for sure.
There's still blood stains. You don't have Mr.
Long
Clean
term.
stuff.
Yeah.
That hasn't been
That
invented
makes
yet.
sense. Okay, so your cleaning duties are now done. You even have a clean mop, clean bucket, clean enough clothes to hand back to Crunkle.
And then I guess I'll just head back to inside the tavern and go back up the stairs.
Head back in the tavern. You head upstairs. As you head upstairs, two people leave the shower at the same time because we're going to assume you both finish your shower together around the same timing. One of you does not have clothes to put on, so did not. The other one, which would be Arcot and Bartholomew. Bartholomew, do you clothe yourself while you're in the shower? Do you walk out naked with your friend Crunkle naked? How you looking?
To walk out naked.
Walked out, walks
'Cause
out.
I left my clothes out.
Roll your
I
fuck it. Roll in the
Claim that
D12.
Roll
Roll
a
it.
d12.
We should have done it while you were in the shower, but we're doing it now.
I
Gets
mean,
a
if
1.
I'm a frost dragon, well, I mean, it would do the opposite effect.
I'm
on
not
me.
saying that it didn't. I'm just saying roll a D12 for just normal. We're
General
not doing it in
usage, yes.
shower moment. Base. We're doing
All
base
right.
level.
Roll D12.
I'm hoping my character
Four.
never has to do this roll. Although if I end up with a 12, that'd be fucking hilarious.
I feel like you'll have to do a D4.
No,
because
no.
Or at least a D6.
If Mr. Half-Orc and Mr. Dragon are rolling the same rolls, come on.
But
It's gotta be fair.
you are very tiny though.
Yeah?
So
I could be
D6 should
willing
be.
to- Have you seen Tyrion Lannister? Watch a little Game of Thrones. That dude might change your mind.
Oh, now I gotta look it up. Now I gotta look it up here.
There's actually like a great scene in the show that I saw because a friend of mine's
Like
into
the
it. And he
dwarf
sent
guy,
it.
right? I think
Where
that's the actor.
and he's the dwarf, and what happens is at one point he gets captured by barbarians, and they go, a dwarf's penis, it's good for fertility. Cut it off.
Oh my gosh,
kill him.
I remember that. I remember.
And then he goes, how would he know it's a dwarf's penis? She's like, convince him not to do it, and the guy goes, because it'd be the size of a dwarf's penis, and he goes, you be surprised, and the guy goes, don't kill him, bring him.
Okay, I'm reading something right now. Dwarfism does not affect the size of genitalia.
Told you.
Yep.
Okay,
Now,
fine.
if you want, we can make it work. But I'm just saying, how about a D8? Give me a D8,
Okay, all right, D8.
D10, It doesn't have to be a
Then
D12.
how about a
No,
D4?
no,
How
this
about a D4?
No, it'll be a D12. It'd be hilarious.
D12 around. All right. So D12 from Bartholomew. What do you roll?
I don't know. Like, I got rid of it. Yeah.
Oh, you got rid of it.
You can just write it in the chat.
Yeah, you can do the if you want. You can do it in chat with
I just rolled another. I just rolled.
Okay.
I got an 8.
All right, Nate. So yeah. All right, fair enough. We'll say that with the water, you two look about average. Like you two look almost the same right now, because that 9 and then that 8 give you a little buff. Walk it out. You both look like that, right?
As Maurice
sees
walks
the
in.
2 new dudes.
Are you guys in need of some clothes?
Sup? Like, I'm like, nah. My clothes are right there, and I point to like the head of the bed. Like I left my clothes there.
Well, I reach in and hand out towards Crunkle a fresh pair of clean clothes.
Which are still
Yep.
wet.
As you do that, I turn around and fall onto the bed.
You crushed.
Hold on. Are you accepting the clothes in your hands or not?
No,
He
no,
doesn't.
don't even take the clothes.
Okay, as I say, are you going to bed with fucking wet clothes in your hand? I'm mad at you. Now you fall asleep straight into the bed when you were supposed to sleep on the floor.
Yep.
All right, Maurice and Bartholomew are staying there, watch you pass out.
Wait,
I'm still just out. My character ain't waking up.
I noticed. So what? There it doesn't seem like there's enough space on the bed.
How much space is left with the 2 on the bed?
So right now there is a half orc and myself on it. I would say that the half orc is probably eating up like 60% the bed. Right.
Okay.
My character is towards the top side of the bed. I'm very small though, so I'm taking a very small amount. There's probably about 40% of the bed. We'll call it like a quarter of the bed exists in between myself and Crunkle, and then under me is a solid like 3 to 4 feet worth of bedding because I'm very
Okay,
short.
well, how tall is Maurice again? How big? Like would
Good
he be able to
question.
fit in that
He's
3?
like
Would he be able to fit in that little space underneath you?
5'10" or something.
I could maybe fit. Like maybe like a
So
little.
like
he
you
might
could
be
do
hanging
it, but
off a
your
little
like
bit off.
knees would be off the bed.
There's
of thing if you were under
also
me.
an armchair in the room, by the way. Just throwing it
Sorry,
out there.
say again there, Mike. You broke up.
Oh, I was saying that there is an armchair in the room, by the way. Just letting you know.
He did mention that.
So there's also that option. You two can figure out what you're doing. You also attempt to wake up our friend Crunkle, who just knocked out.
They're thinking about the possibility.
You
of
can
just
move
dragging
me
him.
off the bed and put me on to the chair, and then you two could sleep over there. That's an option.
No, Maurice is gonna actually take the clothes, the wet clothes, and wring them out on top of Crunkle.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
What part of Crunkle though? What part of Crunkle?
His face.
Around the head.
On the head. I mean, okay, yeah.
In
right
an
on the head.
attempt to wake him
Wake me
up,
up,
or
yeah.
whatever. Does it? I guess does that get your character upset? Do you wake up? Do you just not care, Crunkle?
I don't fucking care. No, I don't care.
Yeah, your character just what? Sleeping in wet don't matter to you. You just fucking.
I mean,
check out. It's your
would
call if you want to make
would
that a
that-
roll.
would that be
Con?
dexterity?
Nah. Dex? He just took a shower of cold water.
Oh,
I feel like
yeah.
this ain't waking him up,
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, never mind.
right?
Like boiling
It's
or
convenient to
something.
the circumstance, but yes.
It'd be like boiling water, I think.
Oh yeah. So like you wring it out on him, and damn near that water's probably warmer than the water he was just in there, right? So he's able to just ignore it, stay asleep. The bed is now wet, however,
Oh,
at least to some extent at the headspace.
at least his side where he laid at.
Yeah, but like if you're sleeping next to him, you're gonna get wet.
Yeah. Okay. Is there like a nightstand?
Sure.
Okay. I guess I'll place his clothes on top of the nightstand. And I'll probably head to the bathroom, considering I haven't been to the bathroom yet.
All right, so you're heading off that way. Bartholomew, you've done your shower. You've got yourselves all settled. What are you planning to do?
Okay, so I grab my clothes and I put them off to the side. I guess how much space would there be space for 2 sets of clothes on the nightstand?
There is there's
Just place them
also
on top.
there's also
I don't want to place them on
Like a
top,
dresser,
side to
right?
side.
there's like a cabinet closet type thing.
Yeah, and on it,
While I
like
do that,
On it,
while I do that,
yeah.
I open a little drawer and I place my clothes in.
Okay.
Trying to see, like, I'm trying to figure out a spot on the bed that I can lay at. I don't want to be on the bed. I look over at the armchair and I'm like, yeah, no, nothing. I'm not really sure where to go with this. I'm trying to figure out.
Take your time. Your character's actively thinking in the moment while we're all getting a little bit of sleep. It's not like it's going to take you a crazy amount of time. We're just RPing the short event for like how your character would behave in these social circumstances, right? So like,
Again, like
would your
space is.
character look at my character, my little guy, and be like, oh, you know what? We could pick him up and put him on the armchair and then sit next. Would you just kind of like sleep on the floor and be like, fuck it, I'm not dealing with this, I'm going to bed?
Or sandwich the
Oh,
Sandwich in
gnome.
between because you like, I really want that bed.
could. I think I'll just do that because like it's late, I'm tired, I really don't want to deal with more, so I just hop into bed.
So you hop in between the two of us. We'll say you have
Yeah.
you're tall but skinny, so you got just
I
enough
could.
room to get in.
Actually, or you could push Doubt in the middle.
Could be an option.
I'm like I don't want to bother attempting
Very
this. I'm
kind.
like I just want to go to bed.
All right, so your character lays down and goes to bed. Maurice, you're the only one up for the rest of the evening. What is your run of the place? You got the shower to yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably just gonna go use the bathroom. Probably go take a shower.
All right,
hop
on
in
the shower for the sake of the same type of thing. We'll say it's still on shower. You go to turn the knobs. Roll, because you're a janitor who's probably seen many showers. I would say roll advantage as a D20 and
So
we'll
2 of them, right?
yeah, 2 of them. So roll 2 D20s, take the higher.
12.
So you roll a 12. Doc, what knobs he pushing while he's in that shower?
Well, doesn't he add like intelligence or
We could do that. An int addition would be fair.
yeah?
So like, you can add your int modifier to that there, Drago.
11.
Oh, you're -1 intelligence.
Oh
What?
no!
So you're an 11. All right, so it's an 11 then. We called it. All right, so he rolls an 11, Doc.
You'll go for the right knob.
Turn it on. And you turn it on. And as you turn it on, hot water's the only thing that comes out.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Character might like the hot water. We ain't gonna do any damage or scalding or anything like that, just for the point of the character. So you get yourself a nice hot shower tonight because you chose the right knob. Past that, you got yourself nice and clean, spick and span. You're gonna head to bed. You walk out of the bathroom and you see 3 bodies just laid up, passed out, done. Like, not gonna go anywhere. A little room underneath me. The chair's open. The floor's open. Maurice, what you doing? Everyone's asleep. Dead sound. Anyone a snorer in this crowd to be obnoxious? My character's not. All right, we got one.
Oh god.
No,
Oh,
I'm kidding. I
fuck
was
it.
just doing that for fun. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I just wanted to do the loud noise. Alright. No, I'm good. I'm a silent guy.
What type of chair are we talking here? It doesn't recline at all, does it?
That shitty chair your grandma has that has like
Okay.
the weird like thing to it that looks like this. That
Yeah.
everyone's grandma fucking has.
Yeah. Okay.
Describe that, and everyone's like, yeah, okay.
Describe this like verbally.
It's the ones that always have like the arms do like swirly thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those. I had one of those chairs. I do anymore.
I guess Maurice is probably just gonna go ball up in that chair. Kind of like tuck his legs in.
And you don't need rest to recoup, so it's not like it's gonna affect you anyway.
Right. Yeah.
So what time is it, Doc?
It's about a little after midnight.
A little after midnight. I passed out would say 11:30,
Yeah, I was about to say you wake up in like an hour or two.
and I wake up at we'll be waking up at 3:30 a.m.
Wake
So
up next to two
everyone
naked
has laid
people.
down. Everyone has gone to bed. At
Wait,
3:30 in the morning.
Is
Um,
Bartholomew naked while sleeping, or is he
Oh, yeah.
closed?
yeah.
I think
Okay.
he
So
is
far,
naked.
I have two naked people right
Two
next to
naked
me.
people in the bed with
So
him.
yeah, so
no
Doubt,
knowledge whatsoever.
Doubt
Yeah, and you're like,
finally
what?
wakes up from being passed out.
Why does my
Well,
back
hold on,
hurt?
hold on. I got it, Doc. Don't worry. This is gonna be. You might enjoy this one, Doc. Ready? Cool. One moment. I gotta go see what that means. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I gotta go look up that real quick. All right. So 3:30 in the morning. You just hear lots of noises going on, and you're not sure what the fuck's going on, right? Right? It's loud, and I don't mean kind of loud. I mean it sounds like a fucking zoo just went off.
Oh wait,
And
wait.
you're all
So
not sure. Yeah. Doc.
what? So I need Crunkle, Bartholomew, and Maurice to make. I still think it'd be Dex.
I would. Well, so
That's
when I explain the scenario more, Mike, you might have a better. But yeah, fair enough.
I mean, they could sleep through it if they really
Oh,
tried.
not the thing. Not when I tell you what I rolled. It ain't as likely as you think.
Well, let's see.
I mean,
If they get a like a nat 20, they're
yeah.
sleeping
Hey,
through
100%.
everything.
Higher rolls are fair, and I do agree with that. But it's going to require more or less that.
But yeah,
I have to look up this particular thing.
dexterity saving throw, I guess. There's probably something
Yeah.
for sleeping, but I have no idea. And
Yeah,
it
we'll
seems
do
like dex to be like awareness, I would think.
that. Mhm.
Add saving throw dex.
Saving throws. So it's roll
17.
d20, add your whatever your dex is in that little box. So you got
pretty low.
oh shit.
You're waking up.
you're working up 17.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, we'll
determine in a minute.
we'll figure
'Cause you're
out.
also on the chair, so this is not gonna affect
Probably a
you
little
as
bit
much.
further away.
Yeah, it's not gonna affect you as much anyway. So
Okay.
I might say 17 does, but we'll get there in a minute.
Okay, Barf.
So what am I rolling?
Roll a d20, and then it is a dexterity saving, so you would add your dex modifier to it.
Okay, so dex. So saving throw, the
Saving
number
throws.
that's next to it, I would add that to
Yeah,
it?
the number to the left of dexterity, you would just use that to modify your roll.
You said it's a d20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I get 19 total.
Okay. So what happens?
So in the middle of the night, you hear all these noises, and then just I guess I need to know who's awake. So
me.
we're gonna say for sure Crunkle's
Crunkle's
awake.
definitely awake.
Yeah.
19? That's kind of...
It's pretty high, especially with Mod. I kind of agree with it.
Yeah.
And
And then
I'm not even gonna argue that. And I think the 17.
And the Maurice is fair because he's also on the armchair.
I'm gonna throw it at you. You're
So-
both closer to waking up than you probably would be. So Crunkle wakes up, and you heard these noises. Crunkle, what do you do waking up from this?
Well, look over whatever the fuck is happening.
So you look over, and then I'm gonna try to do this this is gonna be a little out of frame. You don't see me at all. You don't see me on the bed. You just look to your left. You see yourself a dragon friend, and there's you see where I was sleeping has kind of fallen off the bed almost, right? It looks like that. And then just over from the other side of the bed just comes up the face of a giant hyena that looks over at you and then goes, "Hey, Crunkle, what's going on?" That loud.
What does he say?
Says, "Hey, Crunkle, what's going on?" That loud.
Oh.
And there is now a giant hyena sounding like that, talking to you in common.
Yep.
Cool.
So what I do,
I like the movie Toad's voice better than that voice. Just throwing it out
I
there.
like my voice so much better.
Kind
And
of
I-
disappointed in you.
Colonel, what's going on? I don't really understand. Wait, what's going on? I'm saying all this and like looking around on all fours, staring at you, like, how did,
It's also new, like two new.
why is that bigger? Like shit like that. Like I'm very
Is that
confused
bigger?
about everything. Yeah, there you go. I'm very confused about everything going on.
I'm scrambling my ass out of bed.
So you like rush out of bed, and then like now a giant hyena is not a small creature. A giant hyena is, I believe, about 4 foot tall, and something like 6 foot long.
Can you change into that?
Yes, it's CR1.
Okay.
And I rolled a dice and pulled up a list of everything I could transform into theoretically, Mike. My idea is whatever I rolled, my character's going to transform into, regardless if I had knowledge, would be the idea.
Okay, I don't know. I was just wondering because I thought it was like
So-
I thought it was like small animals at the start.
No, so I'm a moon druid, which means I get challenge rating 1 animals, Mike.
Okay.
So I mean, it means I technically could have turned into like a brown bear, or I think a black bear in this circumstance, but I just didn't roll those.
Whoa.
Yeah. And my character later may be able to do so, but I wake
You
up.
turn into a
Giant-
horse.
Giant hyena, and I'm just like, now mind you, at this moment my perception has gone up drastically, right? Because now I'm fucking hyena, so I can
You
smell
are-
everything.
You are very aware there's two naked guys right in front of you.
Yeah. I'm very aware of that.
Very
I can
aware.
also smell like everyone has cleaned up more or less, if that makes sense. I can tell that things have gone. And
Smell
then
the vomit that was cleaned
my
up.
guy goes, so where's these showers? Because that was the advertised for the building thing. Now, so at that point, do you? And this is where Doc can figure out whether or not you know I'm Doubt. Because I haven't said my name, and I don't really plan to, because my character hasn't really come to terms with what's going on. He's trying to talk to you. He's looking at himself. He's confused.
I mean, it's up to them.
Fair enough. So do you recognize that I'm Doubt? Do you?
Not at all.
Your character has no fucking clue what's going on. There's just
No,
a giant
no.
hyena speaking English to you, just chirping away at you. Let me.
Hear me like grumble in my sleep, like in like.
I wonder if
Terminator
this will
something.
do this. This is a curious moment. Well, it would technically be that. So we're gonna. Let me think. What would make the most sense? My character's definitely freaking the fuck out. By the way, is the idea. As a hyena, giant hyena, my character goes, "Fucking talk to the bartender again," and tries to like walk to the door, and then like stupidly takes his paw and tries to use it on a knob that turns like a normal knob. I was like, wait a minute, I'm a wolf?
Wait,
No
I like
idea
to
what I
think-
am.
Find it so funny, like imagining that hyena like in real life, right? Like, but just making like noises that sound that high
Yeah, yeah,
pitched, like a fucked up toad. Like it's just, it's just funny imagining that.
Yeah. And so I look back and go, back to bed. And then as giant hyena, I like try to like squeeze into the spot on the bed, but it's really not enough. So at the like on the side of the bed, like an animal, I curl up and start to go to sleep. What you doing, Croco?
I'm straight up standing there. I'm holding my meat. I'm like holding it up.
He's holding it. What?
I don't
You're
know. I'm
just
just
holding-
being bit, okay?
Yeah.
You were
So you're,
scared, that's your
you're trying
response.
to stay away from being bit by this. You
Yeah.
see me like start to go to sleep. As my character like is sitting there like just
Protecting
like,
your assets.
this is a bad
You're
dream.
protecting
Like
them.
this is a bad dream. No, just I'm going to back. This isn't real. And then lay down. And then I'm gonna say my character falls asleep fairly quickly because I just woke up from being drunk and is not doing a great state. In doing so, I transform before you to a naked Doubt.
Oh, everyone's
What
naked.
happened? What happened? So what happened to your clothes? Did they rip?
Yeah, it's the idea.
Or
I
are
doesn't
we doing?
have to,
Are we doing like
but-
magic clothes? Like
Your call. You're the DM on this one. I can
Yeah.
do whatever makes sense.
no, we'll do whatever you want to do for that one. It's your
I'm gonna
character.
say that this set of clothes rips because I did not know this was gonna happen to my character. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So this is a surprise to me. My current set of clothes do rip. And then, yeah, that's about what I expect out of a gnome. Anyway, so you look over and you see that there's a gnome who looks like your colleague Doubt, shriveled up, no clothes, laying down on the ground where that hyena
Oh.
was. Nope, sorry.
Oh no, my cat's trying to
Oh, fair.
eat my dice.
So now I am
No.
currently like, my character, little tiny Doubt, is like laid up, balled up, and kind of starting to shiver a bit. And you're on the other side, still protecting yourself, I imagine. Your call with what you do with your actions for the night. Do you try to wake up other people, tell them what the fuck just happened? Do you try to wake me up? Do you just ignore it like a bad dream and go back to bed? Do you help me
100%,
back into
yeah.
the bed? Like,
I fucking can't believe what I just saw. Can't believe it. I'm like, I must still be fucked up, and then I go back to bed.
all right. So, and this is kind of why I wanted to run this in the middle of the night. And then I guess we'll move on to the next morning doc, and we can go from there.
Dun, dun, yep. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
I Mike,
That was nice.
my character wakes up and goes, "Why am I on the floor?" And I look over. I see there's two naked guys. I go over. I see Maurice. Maurice, were you clothed going to bed?
Yeah.
Okay. I look over. I see Maurice, and I go, "Could be worse." Hey guys, wake up! Try to wake you guys up in the bed. Do you want me to do any checks on that, Mike? Them any checks?
I mean, are they resisting getting up?
Say that I'm
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
say that my guy's a deep sleeper. That I'm not gonna wake up that easily, like just by the. Just
Okay.
anyway.
Okay.
All
so
right. My
you
character.
get to
is-
try.
My character's to some extent recalling the previous night and sitting there kind of thinking about it. He's like, tries this. Not even gonna roll check it. I'm just gonna assume that I don't wake either of you up because it ain't really worth that. So I look over and I walk over to. Well, first my character kind of notices I'm naked. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you're naked on the floor of the bed
So-
with other two
Yeah.
naked guys.
Yeah. So I walk over. I'm looking around and I see Crunkle's clothes on the side table.
Mhm.
And I go, that'll do. And I grab his smallest clothing, whatever that would be, that my character could attempt to fashion something out of.
His,
Like a sock I put holes in.
Like I would imagine you just put your sock like over, like you know how like kids like they might go as a ghost with a sheet over the head. That's you. Like you put the sock it
Yeah,
fits
yeah.
over your whole body, and you poke some holes in it to see.
Whatever would be the equivalent there. And like I basically just try to cover up real quick. And as I'm
would the sock be big enough?
I don't know is the question. I'm saying like looking for something he was wearing. Underwear, socks.
Underwear would probably be
Undershirt.
the like smallest realistic thing.
That would work.
Or
So,
that
you
would
wear
work.
it over yourself like a
so
sash.
like what I got is Crunkle's underwear. Where up here is like the straps for the arms, and then it comes down kind of like what is the name of that? Sacha Baron Cohen.
I know what you're talking about. Fuck.
I have no idea.
Anyway,
Fuck.
it's like one of those thong one pieces that you
yeah.
see. And it like comes down and like cuts real hard. Luckily, I'm not that well endowed, so you ain't seeing much. You ain't seeing anything. And then like dressed up, I walk over to Maurice and like try to wake him up a bit and see if Maurice resists being woken up. Maurice, or not in that voice. Sorry, I gotta remember that. Maurice, hey, come on, we gotta wake up. We gotta get out of here. We got work to do.
Maurice just kind of like shrugs. It's like, ugh, what time is it?
And then I go, well, clocks haven't been invented. I don't know. I have to go outside. No. What time is it, Doc?
Dawn.
Dawn. So like 6 a.m.
That's so-
So like 6, 7 a.m. So I look over and you and I go, oh, it's morning. It's morning. It's time to get up and we got work to do. We got to get something to eat. We got to get ready for the day. And I say this to you while you have asked me the question in this long thong bikini type thing, trying to look normal and talk to you like this is a normal occurrence that makes total sense.
Yeah, I could go for some breakfast.
And I love that your character doesn't react to weird shit. It's the best. So I go, all right, come on, let's go get some breakfast. We'll leave these guys here. Maybe we'll bring them something later. I start walking out.
Do you check on Daydrunk's room?
I was about to say, on the way through, I go over to Daydrunk's and just... Well, actually, no, I wouldn't. I do not know where Daydrunk is. I do not
True.
know which room
That's
Daydrunk's in. So I do not do that. I look around the room and will say I ask Maurice, what about Daydrunk? Where's he chilling? Did he fall asleep on the floor?
Yeah, he locked himself over in the room over. So we have to go see if he's up.
All right, and so both of us walk over, start knocking on the door. Daydrunk! Daydrunk, we got work to do.
Are you getting up?
Well, you're right by the door, remember? Like, you passed out close to the door, so you're hearing this for sure. It's just whether or not you're deciding to wake up.
I am choosing to ignore it, and
Daydrunk!
I've been gassy all night due to the alcohol. It is potent.
Yeah, that's fair. And so we don't get any response from you.
I like to say that I vaguely hear what's going on the side, like in the next room over. Like I groggily open my eyes and then grumbling. Notice that Dowd isn't there anymore. I noticed that Maurice is also gone. And I wake up very slightly, and so I process that you outside that making that noise. I'm like, oh, I guess they're up. Start to get up myself and get dressed while you two are just heading out from picking up on him. I'm in the middle of getting dressed.
So you're getting yourself dressed up. You're starting to get yourself nice and awake.
Yeah.
Do you walk out the door and come say hi to us while we're in the hallway, or are you taking your time doing that?
I just grab my clothes. I walk out the door and say, "Hey, guys."
So as you, and I now have a reference image. As you walk out over in the D&D chat, it will come up. You see a gnome wearing something that looks akin to this outfit.
Let me clicky. Wait for it to loady.
That's what I was looking for. Borat, by the way. That's what we're forgetting, sir.
Oh, him. Oh, that. You're wearing it like that.
Yeah, that's
All
how
right.
I'm wearing Crunkle's underwear that way. And then I just look over at you and go, breakfast? Like, ready to get going.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't the weirdest shit I've had happen to me, which is kind of
I say,
fun.
yeah. Say, heck
Alright,
yeah.
cool. So
So
we both,
I
the three of us.
I start fumbly dressing in front of you, I don't go back in. I do that thing where I'm trying to walk and dress myself at the same time.
Yeah. So walking while pulling up pant legs and shit like that. And then so we'll head down the stairs, grab ourselves a table, get ourselves something to eat from this fine establishment. Call over the barkeep. Barkeep.
When you go
we'd love some
downstairs,
breakfast.
when you go downstairs, you already see Sildar. Sildar.
Yes. Yeah, Sildar.
Sitting at one of the booths. He's like, "Most of you guys come over."
I mean, right, okay, so
It's the guy that hired
the guy that we saved.
Yeah, it's
The guy that you saved. Okay.
Yeah, the guy we saved in that cave.
Okay,
Sildar, my friend, looking like
So
that.
to remind you, he is the bodyguard that was hired by the same dude who hired you guys to transport the shit.
Yeah.
I find it funny, say hypothetically that was because I'm not too sure of their names. I wasn't sure enough. Imagine if it was hypothetically the guy that hired us or hired you guys. So the one that was supposed to be paying you and all that put the drinks on their tab. And I just come down, I'm still getting dressed, and they just see me nakedly getting fumbling.
Yeah, and you'd be
I found
unknown
that
to them.
funny. Yeah, they just see me and then look up and I'm frozen.
We're basically getting a similar experience because I'm walking down looking like that photo, right? And I can't
Oh,
wait to
yeah,
look
yeah.
normal.
He's
So,
like,
He would look at you, see you, and then he sees me still naked, putting on
And I just look over and go, Sildar, can we sit and have breakfast with you?
It's a
Yeah.
half-naked person in the middle of the process, and then a full.
Yes, we have much to discuss. What? May I make a suggestion? Your first stop on town?
What's that?
The general store to get more clothing.
Yeah, trust me, that's on my day plan, but I ain't worrying about it right now. Too hungry, because night of drinking, whatnot. I literally turned into a giant hyena in the middle of the night and went back to bed. My guy's famished.
Oh,
So,
you don't even know that happened, though.
Oh,
Yeah, you thought that was a fever dream, wasn't it?
No, hold on. No, but it still affects me, though, right? So,
Oh,
like, that's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like, physically, my guy's hungry, and I know it happened, or I know, like, it happened, but my brain's like, that's a bad dream. Something's weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't trust it, but I'm not sure what's going on, and the only person who would confirm it could be Crunkle. And he's still asleep.
So, where's the rest of your,
He also thought it was a messed up, like, dream, too.
So, where's the rest of your team at?
Well, we couldn't get the one to open the door, and I point to the one where it's a locked door. And then I go, and then our big friend is still passed out in that one, and I point to the other room at the end hall.
Did he not be able to see the door since, like, you went downstairs into, like, the cabin?
Yeah, it's like you won't be able to
see, I'm thinking it's got, like, a railing, and you can see the doors from the railing.
No, it's closed off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's closed off, then I say that, like, well, one of our friends is locked. One of our friends is in a room, and it's locked. I'm guessing he's still asleep. And then we were in the same room as our big green friend, and he's still passed out.
Okay.
And just like, that's just where I leave it at then. Sorry, I was thinking like we could see the rooms from downstairs.
So he's gonna information dump on you while the tavern keeper brings you your food. Which I guess is still on tab on the other dudes.
Did we order food?
Did you want food?
I'm ordering food.
Same here, I'm ordering food because I wanted breakfast.
Well, what's on the menu?
Like, we didn't know what we ordered. We just didn't even order.
Flapjacks
just
and
us food and we didn't order.
generic meats.
Generic meat.
Generic meat. Hot dog meat.
I'll take some of the generic meat.
Hey, you know
I'm
what?
sitting there and I'm like, I'll do a short stack of flapjacks. And my guy starts laughing to himself.
Oh, I haven't heard that one before.
He pulls out the gun.
And then, what about yourself, Bartholomew? You getting any food?
I'll ask if I can have a portion, like maybe like one partial stack of flapjacks, and if I could have a tiny bit of general meat, if I could have that, or if it's like, if he's like, nope, it's one size.
Yeah. Like, is it A, B, or can we combine the two? Yeah.
Can I combine partial of A and B, Doc? Try to see. Or
get yourself a Grand Slam.
Yeah.
Really
Denny's.
Advanced.
He grumbles and goes back to make your food.
Okay, so that dude's out making food.
So Sildar's information dump. So Gundren had Gundren located a map to a long lost mine site near here called the Wave Echo Cave.
Gundren, and my guy just quickly goes, Gundren's the guy that hired us, right? I'm not forgetting things.
Yeah, that's the one that hired you.
Right. Double check.
He also has 3 brothers in town. I'm gonna say they're not important.
Brother 1 and 2.
Wait, why are they mentioned in the book?
Because I don't know how to pronounce their names.
Hold on, if everyone here is trying RP, come on, you gotta go for it, man.
Tharden and Nuderar, Nundro.
Nundura?
Nunduro.
It sounded like you tried to say Naruto.
Yeah, we're getting close to that. All right, so Nundura, okay.
He exclusively wears orange.
He exclusively wears orange and really likes pasta. Like the pasta of Japan.
So, when he
That
was
Yusuke?
when he got when him and Gundren got captured by the goblins.
My character kind of looks over and goes, "Is there three brothers? No, isn't there three brothers? Or did it say couple? Am I misheard it?
No,
Are the three
Oh,
brothers?
this
Are they
is-
a couple?
no, it's the three of them. I
Oh, so
misspoke.
they three are brothers. Understood. Okay, okay.
Uh,
Okay. Okay, yeah, I understood it as like there's three brothers.
In town.
the
That's what I
person,
thought too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Three brothers in town. Got it.
It's
when
just a
the
conjoined
goblins
twin. That's what one of them is.
exactly, when the goblins captured them, they took the map and Gundren. They gave him up to a person thing called the Black Spider. I don't know.
Spooky.
But so the map and Gundren is weren't there because of that. He got sent to a different location to assumably the Bugbear's boss's boss.
Hey, big bag.
Hey, I need your tail out of the way, bud.
Cat interruptions.
This is why I said I'll finish that later. Let me finish this.
Hey.
So there was something. It was suggested that the wave echo cave had something important buried within it, which is probably why this black spider wanted to get his hands on the map and Gundren, because apparently Gundren's been there before. And they sent him to a place called Cragmaul's Castle. I have no idea what that is either. I'm just throwing out names to you guys.
Wait, oh, you mean you didn't know the name? Okay, yeah. I thought you were talking
No.
character.
No, in character. He's hearing
the Cragmaw stuff.
He's like, I heard this black spider thing wanted a Gundren and the map to be taken to this Cragmaul castle place. I have no idea who or what that place is, or who that person is, or anything. Really, I have all this useless information that might help you later on.
That guy looks over and goes, "I don't think any of this is useful so far, but keep going."
And you're just nodding there as you're thinking, what is this guy talking about?
So, I do have a connection here in town that I'm gonna see if I can hit up. The dude's wizard named.
Wizard.
A wizard named.
It sounds like you're prompting us to say the name.
No, because you said lizard. I was trying to make a
Enunciate
the W.
I said wizard.
Yeah, he said wizard is just the audio from Call, and sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you say Bartholomew and he hears the L.
Arno Albrecht.
Albrecht.
I'm just gonna keep calling him Albrecht because that's easier than saying his first name.
You call him Big Al?
Yeah, actually, yes, Big Al. But his friends call him Big Al. I had him come here about a couple months ago, and I haven't heard from him, and I'm hoping he didn't die to goblins at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask around town during the day.
Be like, I look over and
So-
he wouldn't be that good at wizard if he did.
So
I'm interested as I'm a sorcerer. I'm like, ooh, maybe get some side things from him. Maybe I can use something.
So I'm just gonna I'm gonna spend today going around town asking about him. You're welcome to do whatever you want to do. I will ask if you'll help me find Gundren. He'll probably like pay you a lot more than 10 gold if you rescue his ass if he's still alive.
And then
And that's a big if.
I mean,
yeah.
it's a big if, but like also if you find that mapped, also then
There could be treasures and rewards.
you
and
can
we
find you can go into a epic dungeon adventure to get countless rewards.
Heck yeah!
And meanwhile, did you say that in character, or are you just saying that out?
Oh no, I'm just saying that in character.
Okay, in character, if you said that, I'd look at you and go, or a death trap. Like, Gundren
Adventure!
seemed like a pretty formidable, and you are pretty formidable yourself, sir.
Hey, don't underestimate goblins.
I'm not. That's exactly what I'm not doing. I'm saying that our party did not do well attempting to get through the cavern of goblins, and this may not be a mission that we can undertake without assistance.
Oh well, maybe you
Don't
can get.
you sound smart with your big words?
Well, you could I mean, you could gain a possibility of getting better equipment if you help people around the town. People, we need help.
Not a bad idea. We would also ask those brothers if they're interested in saving their family.
Also,
Are you interested in your family being saved?
I don't know where they live, so
Don't worry, I'll ask around town. I'll find out.
Don't worry, I'll be more of use than you, sir.
I'm endlessly useless.
Sounds like a fucking D&D NPC written in a module. It's either very useful, like too useful, or
Can I
thanks.
just throw this
That's
out
helpful.
there? I hate using modules. Because I'm like, I feel like I'm under obligation when you ask questions. I have to scrounge this entire, like,
Oh yeah, to find
page
answers.
of fucking text to figure out an answer, while if I throw my own thing, I just make shit up.
Yeah, and this you can do some of that, but yeah.
But,
you
like,
can't
I wanna-
do nearly as much.
Yeah, because I need to keep within the confines of the fucking book. Okay.
Yeah, we can't like break it. Yeah, or we shouldn't break it. I mean, we could break it and just not, but yeah.
I'm gonna try and keep this
Yeah, on the rails a
together.
bit.
Try to keep this on the rail. Although.
Yeah.
So, that's all I have. I appreciate the help.
All right. Well,
Thank
that
you
sounds...
for sharing. I say like thank you for sharing this knowledge with us. Whatever your name is, because I couldn't bother to remember it.
Saldar.
Saldar,
Saldar.
right? Yeah,
I don't-
Saldar.
All right, Salsa. Thank you for this knowledge,
We're
Salsa.
just gonna... On Saldar... What's the other one? Gundrick?
Gundren.
Gundrin?
Do you want to know how to spell that?
And-
Enter the Gungeon.
I'm just gonna...
Enter the Gundren.
I'm just throwing it into the, like, like how you would say it.
Do you want
All
to?
right, well, thank you.
Do you
Saldar,
want
for
Big
this
Al? Do you want Big
information.
Al's name?
Oh, don't worry. I threw Big Al as just Big
Big
Al.
Al.
If you check chat.
Big Al.
I feel like that's a lot easier to remember than whatever his name was. I already forget what it was.
No,
A
no,
little quick
it's-
note.
No, like I like that. Like make up nicknames. Like I have like
Wait.
I have
Come on, why don't we just call the first one Sal?
Sal, Gun,
So-
and Big Al.
I mean, it
Oh,
doesn't be
Gun.
Gun because Gundren's not that bad.
so like I have
I like Gun.
I have a a comic book series that's based off these people's podcast of D&D, and they literally named him Saldar Blue Pants, and he's depicted as like this like a normal like fantasy dude, but with blue jeans on.
He's wearing some Levi's.
So, anywho.
Imagine we come across that wizard. He turns out to be fat. So then
Oh,
just-
while
he's
he
a
was
fat Albert.
talking, your food got brought out, Bartholomew. I hate to tell you this,
What?
but like I don't know if like you're gonna like this or not. Like, your food, since you wanted like the half and half. You got like meat chunks inside the flapjacks.
Oh.
They combined it. It's like making bacon pancakes.
True. Yeah, it's mystery meat. Yay.
Making
Oh no,
pancakes,
not mystery
making
meat.
pancakes.
Generic meats, okay? Mystery meat is
No,
something
mystery
totally.
meat.
No, you don't even know what you're asking for.
Yeah, it's very different.
It's very different.
Like, let's not get this off the rails right now. Let's save
I
it.
want mystery. No, I'm kidding. No. All right, and I'm like, I just
The
give like a
bartender
little
just
sigh,
gives-
and I'm like, all right.
The bartender's like,
Like, just
we
like-
are. This is not that type of establishment.
We don't do that.
I don't even know what mystery meat is.
We'll probably find out knowing Doc.
All right, well, I like shrug and like say like I sigh, and I'm like, all right, well, thank you. The food.
Sitting there eating my flapjacks.
Oh,
He's
so
kinda, like,
he
sitting-
left a pitcher of water just in case, you know.
I start chugging the water to get rid of the taste. Nah, it's like I think of it as like a bacon pancakes, like you were saying. I think of it like that and just enjoy it as it is. It's just combined. It's just multitasking. Instead of eating it separately, I could just eat it together. So I think of it like that, and so I'm fine with it.
And so we're eating our breakfast. At any point are the two people who are sleeping, you all want to wake up?
Yeah, you guys
Just
waking up
chilling.
yet?
So far, we'll say it's like it was 7 when I tried when I first woke up. Right, we'll call that the beginning. We'll say that like us eating and like getting our food and this conversation at length is probably taking like 45 minutes to an hour. Starting to get on like that 8 a.m. time frame.
And this guy took an hour to cook the food and still fucked up my order.
I mean, you asked for an order he probably doesn't get often, so he's probably sitting there like, fuck, now I gotta make new flapjacks with the meat bits in it. And so he's sitting back there putting shit together. First
Like
batch
the-
didn't
like,
come out
then why
well,
did
so he
he-
goes,
why
fuck,
did he
tosses
sound
it, does it
sorry?
again.
Why did he sound sorry when he gave me the food? He's like, sorry about that.
Well,
but
he's
then-"
never made it. He's not confident if it's gonna be
Oh.
good.
Like, no one asked for
Oh,
like
okay.
half and half. You
Yeah,
didn't.
this is a
You didn't
first.
really. You didn't really specify, and he's like, he had to take the interpretation as you wanted like.
Okay, I got.
This
what
is
you
like
mean.
me and Doc had a programming class
Gave
about
him
how you put
creative-
a
I gave
peanut
him
butter and
creative
jelly sandwich
control.
together.
I gave him creative control.
Yeah,
creative
exactly.
liberty.
So do either you wake up of your own accord, or do we gotta start waking you up or getting you? Like, how's this looking? Daydream.
I will wake up.
Grunkle?
I will wake
Grunkle's
I
waking
wake
up.
up, and I
Grunkle,
wake up
you-
also.
Okay. Day drunk, you wake up. You're out on the floor. You wake up, and you have the room to yourself still. So there's the shower, there's the utilities, there's the offers there. Grunkle, you wake up, and what do you do?
I wake up very alert, still thinking about the hyena from last night.
Like,
you little devil.
that just enters your brain.
Yep. Look around, don't see anything. I'm suddenly relieved. Go to put on my clothes and notice I don't have any underwear.
Damn, so I guess he's still naked in a way.
So, do you put your pants on minus the underwear?
Yep, just go commando, of course.
I mean,
Use commando
who wears
on-
underwear
alright.
nowadays? Like, really?
And especially
Yeah.
with like your dimensions. Fair enough.
Who wears underwear these days? Come on, it just, if anything, it just hides the bulge. You know? It just
Ooh,
hides
ooh.
it.
Cat trying to fall off my lap.
And then, so you get dressed.
And
I'm
it's starting
guessing
to cramp.
you start
Ugh.
coming down for the breakfast and whatnot.
Mhm.
Day drunk, do you just like get up and like walk out? Do you get up, get yourself a shower, take your armor off, take a minute? You slept in your armor. You're probably pretty like sore and cranky.
I was gonna say stiff.
Yeah, stiff.
Um,
Stiff's the right word. There you go. I wasn't thinking that.
What is it? Try to get to my feet. There are portions of the night before that I don't remember,
Okay.
or not in detail,
Yay!
at the very least. I work towards getting my armor off to go take a shower.
Okay. So that you can just do. It just takes time. So
Yep.
you're taking like a couple minutes, take your armor off, you get everything off, you know, and we'll start with you start, alright, and if you want, you can think about it this way. You start with your boots, right? So your character gets that moment. You know what I'm talking
Oh
about.
no, he gets that smelly footstep.
You get, no, that whole like long day of work. You're wearing boots. You take the boots
Yeah.
off at the end of the
Oh,
day,
God,
and you
yeah.
get that relief.
Uh,
right?
Oh,
So
toe wiggle.
you get that little bit where you can like feel everything start to kind of come back.
Yeah.
And you're gonna head yourself over to the shower. Good
Heck
sir.
yeah.
Roll yourself a d20 to figure out what type of water you're turning on for that shower.
All right. Oh, I could just do it in chat, duh.
Yeah.
Roll.
Yeah. Slash roll d20.
All right.
Ugh.
I'm gonna wake up real quick.
Yeah, so you basically pull ice water just straight on yourself. Doc, do you want to do anything else with that? Doc's thinking. That's never
He
good.
slips and falls and dies.
No, it's
No.
good. It's good. You just.
Okay. So you get yourself a cold shower, real cold. Right. It's enough that you're up. You're good. You're cleaned off.
If it
you're
was a
back
one,
to
I
normal.
would have had something, but like.
Yeah. That's what I was like. I don't know if 3 breaches is what my point was. Fair enough. So you get yourself a real cold shower. You are wide awake. That feeling of like that you had from your fucking shoes being taken off, that's gone. You're like,
Yeah, that's gone.
you're like, okay, cool. Who do I murder? Like, you're go mode. Or actually, are you? Now this is me announcing for you, but what does your character react to cold water with?
Who finna die tonight?
Probably.
I would think that
I
mine's
would
pretty
say-
close, but
It's hard to tell because, like, you think dwarf, right? So you think either smelting, so always near heat,
or mountains.
you think mining.
Right.
I think mining. So like
Okay.
down, like
mines
underground,
and shit,
deep,
yeah.
cold, chilly, whatever. I'm gonna say he screams like a little girl.
Screams like a little girl.
Yeah.
All right.
Think of the Minecraft Diggy Hole sound like video thing by the Yogscast.
Out of a curiosity, should we roll to try and see if we hear that scream, or do we just not care? Also, it
Do
wouldn't
you-
matter. The door's locked, but
Dude.
Yeah.
Nah, the door.
We just hear like the Jim Carrey like.
Roll the 9.
He
If
rolled
anybody,
9 for like screaming. No, he don't. No one hears you.
doesn't leave the bathroom.
I was wishing it was. a
No
20.
one can hear you.
You wish it
screaming
was
in
a
the vacuum
20.
of the shower.
Hey,
Am I
like,
in the hallway?
20. The whole town fucking heard you.
you at that moment, the idea would have been like you were getting dressed while he's getting undressed. Did you leave the room after getting dressed? Did you do anything else?
My
You're just
idea was that
heading straight
I left the room and went downstairs.
So, like, it would probably be. I mean, 5 minutes is a lot of time. So I would think you were already downstairs with us by the time that
Okay.
scream happened.
Okay.
So, all right, shower boy is doing his shower, getting cleaned up, getting ready. You come join the party when you feel like it. Crunkle, you come to the table and walk down. You see the Sacha Baron Cohen of your underwear sitting there eating flapjacks. Look up at you. Just go. Crunkle, my friend, that ale last night, or that ale, mead, whatever, that beer last night. That beer of your people last night, strong stuff. And I'm still like this, and I go, oh, right, I'm borrowing this temporarily. I have no idea where my clothes went. What does that mean to you, and what do you decide to do with that information? You're the only other person that has any fucking clue.
Yeah, I'm gonna completely ignore it. I'm gonna go look for somebody so I can get food.
Right,
'Cause I'm
okay.
hungry.
You could also do an insight check now to see if your character realizes if I was the one who last night had the hyena thing, or if that was real, right?
Mhm.
So right now that's up to you. Your character can be somebody that you just go, nah, he doesn't worry about it. He thinks it's a dream. He just walks it off.
I think
So-
we're gonna go with he thinks it's just a dream.
Okay. So you think it's just
Yeah.
a dream. You walk over to the barkeep to basically get your order out.
Yeah.
There is a spare seat at the table because our, compatriot has, I'm assuming, left at this point and gone to go find information from his, contact in the city. And then join us at the table. What are you ordering? What's your meal?
As to the barkeep, what kind
You
of meat
do
you
know I have a name.
Hi, barkeep. What kind of meat do you have?
It's meat.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Eh.
All right, I'll have whatever you have that isn't meat.
That'd be pretty funny.
Ugh,
That's kind
vegetarian.
of that. By the way, that's why I got
He just
flapjacks.
pisses
I'm
him-
a druid.
he just pisses him off. Oh, cause like the animal thing.
I try to avoid it. Is the idea. Not always going to be able to.
Oh,
but we try to avoid it as a character.
Do you want? Can you make a perception tech?
Me?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought my
See if,
Discord.
to see if there's meat in it, even though I didn't ask for meat. All right.
Well, I did ask. He might have messed up too. Remember, considering like it took that long and like what you said, you know, it could have. Maybe something could have happened. Maybe some meat might have gone in yours.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh yeah. You do see some like
There,
some.
why is there's meat in my food?
There's a little bit.
Why is there meat in my food?
It's cross contamination from the other food.
So my character is sitting there and he's eating. He's eating the flapjacky bits, right? And so far, for the 19, I haven't eaten meat. We're standing by that. But I like pick up a piece and it's just flapjack.
You eat
the
around it.
flapjack. I look down and notice a chunk of meat in there. And I look over and I think, well, they didn't half mine, but they got kind of close. I take the little bit of meat and start pushing it off, like, basically start separating the meat from the flapjack. And my character would eat around it, for sure. I'd have this little pile of like meat by my thing, and kind of look over and then just go, like, as I'm like, anyone want my extra meat? As I'm like pulling it off.
I say yes, and I just start reaching over.
So I pick up the plate and start scooping off the bits. I've already pulled off the flapjacks, and as I eat my meal, I continue to do so to your plate, just adding more meat to your pile of meat and flapjacks. Why not? Sitting there, continue eating, and then you're sitting down with us. Day drunk, are you gonna come join the breakfast, or are you deciding to take some time and chill out in the room and get your stuff together? Get yourself armored is obviously a good option. Or you could just be clothed.
I will be putting on my armor. I'm going to put back on my armor.
Mhm.
And then after that, I will be coming downstairs to join you guys.
Okay. You come down the stairs. You don't remember much of last night, obviously. You see, you got all meat boys on one side just chowing down on meat. And you got a meat mix going on, meat picking away at things. You notice I'm wearing that weird fucking V thing going on. Your character then...
your vector.
Yeah, while you're walking...
and magnitude.
Oh, Jesus. While you're walking towards the table, we all kind of look up at you and, wave you over and acknowledge that you're coming by. And be like, come, get some food, my friend. Now, that's my response. I go, come, get some food, my friend. I don't know that you locked someone out last night. I just know your door was locked in the morning. I don't know what I was passed out. I don't know these things. The rest of the party, however, how do you all feel with Day Drunk coming down the stairs towards us? I think the only other person who might not know about it would be Bartholomew.
Yeah.
Because you were in the shower at that moment.
Yeah, and like I was just under the impression, that like originally, like by the time I was in the shower, because all I knew was that what's it called, that Crunkle and Daydrunk went together to the room, right? So I was figuring, I guess it was just them. But then I came out and Crunkle was there, so I was like, I guess he's joining us.
No, actually, Crunkle joined you in the shower.
Crunkle was passed out on the bed. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he came over, and I guess.
He joined you in the shower and then passed out.
Yeah. So I guess he's not staying there with them. So I mean, I didn't know what was happening. So
yeah. So you don't know this. Maurice and Crunkle, how do you greet Day Drunk on this morning?
Stop, dickhead.
Stop, dickhead.
Dickhead.
All right.
Mighty.
Aggressive.
That's mighty funny coming with what you showed everyone.
Oh, got him.
All right, and then Maurice, how you doing it?
Just kind of give a little head nod and just continue eating my meal.
Yeah, because he didn't lock you out of a room, right? So you're not like pissed off and just kind of like, I don't know what the fuck happened. I know I had to sleep on a fucking chair next to you. Grace.
All right. I happen to see in my peripheral vision that there's a bar, so I run over to it.
Oh my gosh, I keep running.
All right, you order up a pint of beer in the morning, after being very inebriated, for sure,
I'd like to-
Constitution check yourself.
Like
Oh,
to
full
think
health,
that it's
right?
just a trait of yours.
No,
whenever you
we're
see a
checking
bar.
to see how this beer affects you with your stomach. That's the con check right now.
Oh, true. Yeah, with
This is
what
the
happened
morning
the night
after
before.
a drinking night, man.
Oh wait.
It's either gonna help you or hinder you. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit, Doc.
What?
Beer with dwarves.
Oh,
Doesn't. It doesn't.
it doesn't.
Last night
eh,
even. That's a fuck up for both of us for getting that. Don't worry about it, Day Drunk. You do fine.
Yeah.
Oh, good, because
Does
it's telling me
does it not affect
unrecognized
doors?
command.
Unrecognized. Oh, are you doing /roll space D20?
Oh yeah. Oh, roll.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, do
it's
slash
/R
roll
or
and then-
/roll.
Haha.
So
go.
you're very lucky. I just remembered something, which is that dwarves have an advantage on drinking. So, feel free to roll another D20. You'll take the higher of the two.
I'd like to say that maybe it kind of balances out last night, because, like, you know, after all, he did have, like, a bunch of drinks.
For sure. We're gonna find out in a second here, though. Doc,
Oh,
how does that
man.
drink treat him?
I feel like you'd be
I actually-
fine. Like he's
With a 6? Okay.
well, because like
Or I
he's
was thinking roll advantage for it, not the
well.
full. But yeah, fair.
I mean, like in general, like this is like another Saturday afternoon for him.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough then. So, yeah, your character's used to it well enough. Yeah, that's something to remind myself of that I forget is dwarves actually have an advantage when it comes to drinking and to avoiding poisoning while drinking, which includes drunkenness and over drinking. So we forgot that, me and Doc, last night when it came to the role playing.
But it
We'll
was lost.
say we
But it
all
was
got poured we all got poured that orca shale. He just didn't fucking tell us, right? TLDR. It's the only way your character's getting drunk.
but like, the outcome was more funnier anyway. So you know.
Yeah, and it was more entertaining, was worth it. But just as a future reminder for us, we gotta remember, Day
Yeah.
Drunk is somebody who drinks a lot and is a dwarf. So it's gonna be
I guess
like,
that also makes sense why
hard
if he sees
for
a
him
bar,
to fail a con on drinking, basically.
Yeah, that also makes sense why if he sees any bar, he'll just
He's
rush
going straight
towards
forward.
it. Like he's
So you-
not even just like walking like towards it, like that's his destination, like those Taco Bell ads.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
or
So
something. No, he's running. He's full sending it.
yeah, so you
I mean-
you pull the pint, you start drinking it, and it kind of feels like that first sip of water in the morning to your character.
You know, being a dwarf and being named Day Drunk, you know, you got certain
Hey!
advantages with it.
And the Day Drunk part was fair, but I forgot about the fucking dwarf part, how that mattered.
I do
God
find it funny though,
damn it.
like when he walked down the stairs, like the way he rushed towards the bar, like the way he noticed the bar and ran towards it. It's as if like he didn't even remember that there was a bar
Yeah.
there.
Hey,
It's like,
you didn't. Yeah, you glanced it at your peripheral.
it's like he forgot. It's like, oh, a bar.
I mean, like, let's
And then
say,
he,
like,
he knocks out, goes back to sleep upstairs. Like the cycle, it's an endless cycle.
This would
Well,
explain
like-
where he got the name Day Drunk.
Yeah, exactly. That's how he
let's
spends his
say,
days.
you know, I was, I don't know, not drunk, but like, not tipsy, not drunk, like the middle between those two,
Hey,
right? So you don't remember everything in detail. You just remember you had alcohol, and that you
Yeah.
maybe lock somebody, you're not so sure who, out of a room.
Maybe not.
Now
but
you
no,
just
we're not
happen to
supposed
remember
to
you
be.
had alcohol in your hand. You don't remember where you got the alcohol from. So you're like, "Ooh,
Jesus
bar.
Christ.
Yeah, so
First,
you
you're looking,
bought.
you're scanning a room you're not really familiar with, sober, for your
True.
friends, and you're like, oh wait, there's a bar.
and so everyone sees you rush over and start drinking your morning away. Right?
It's like you're like shoving. You're someone who's been famished, shoving food in their mouth, but they're drinking. Like they're just grabbing every piece of alcohol and just chugging.
Yeah, my character's just like sitting there eating and just goes, ah, yes, I forget that dwarves are a fan of the liquid breakfast, and then continues eating.
Liquid breakfast. Ah, yes, my protein shake in the morning grabs alcohol.
Lot of calories in beer. Lot of calories.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He has the body that like mitigates the beer gut. His body uses it as fuel.
Okay.
He doesn't
my,
have a gut.
my character has wrapped up eating his flapjacks, proceeds to get up, look at everyone, and go, I'm going to get myself a proper pair of clothes. I'll look over at Crunkle and go, Crunkle, if you want to come join me, I can give you back your underwear. Might be a bit stretched. I don't actually know.
Have I got my meat yet?
Oh, good question.
You had your meat, yeah.
We'll see.
Good. At least those puppers get some more breathing room.
I didn't.
Oh,
Well, I didn't get
God.
to see him like that, so I don't know that. So I just go like, yeah, if you want, we can. I'm gonna head and go get myself a pair of some proper clothes. Get myself
Yes, I
dressed
will.
up.
I will join you. I will join you.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. So myself and Crunkle are heading off to the general store. Does anyone else want to come with us? I offer this to everybody. I even like offer it to Day Drunk, though his back is most likely turned to me facing the bar.
He can't hear you over the furious.
Well, he might be able to. It's up to him if he gives a shit. But...
Trying to think. You know what? Here, before we go head out, I go and like ask. Like I decide that I'll join you. You know, see what they have. But I also, before heading out, I go and ask for the barkeep and ask, "Hey, barkeep,
Yeah.
I'd like to see. Like, do you know if is there like a bulletin in this town, something like that has like errands that some like maybe little quests that some people have
what work
like
is
that can give
available?
assistance.
Yeah,
What
or
work? Like any work. A board with any work available.
Check the
in
the town's hall.
Alright.
Take a left right out. Second building on the left. If you keep on going down,
In
the
this building,
road.
right?
Yeah,
This one?
that's what you're in right
What
now.
were the
Yeah.
instructions you said?
loving the
right here?
instructions was take a left, right, and then I'm like,
Left.
my brain,
Second.
my brain.
Left.
here?
Left when you come out. Second building on the left. Down the road. Yeah.
In building on the okay. Okay.
Still annoyed that no one
So
actually asked
Well,
for a
actually,
name.
when we leave this, we would come out this side, so it'd be this, right?
Wait, what side?
We would leave. We would leave through the south side of the building.
Oh, I see.
See, I always
So
thought
left-
I always thought it came out of here.
Yeah, I thought so too
I thought that
until
was
I
the
checked
entrance,
it.
yeah.
So, well, regardless, we're gonna make this right here. It's a pain in
gonna
the ass
make
to
it.
explain that through words. So,
Alright.
Bigger
And
building.
then so I thank you, barkeep. I appreciate it. And then
I have a fucking
Just leave,
name.
yeah.
hey, he just I was gonna say because you called a barkeep. I'm surprised he didn't yell at you. I have a name and say, "Fucking, I have a name."
yeah, that's what I was.
Um,
I was really debating right now, just like taking out a piece of gold and like flicking it on his face. Like, no,
you
I'm just
can.
leaving.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, no, I want that gold. No thanks. I'm not even gonna give it to him. Yeah, like thanks, barkeep. I just leave.
Are you guys gonna ask for
Sweet.
directions to
That's
a general store? Or are you just gonna wander around town?
I will.
Wait, was that not the general store?
That's
No,
the
that-
town hall.
that's
bulletin.
town hall.
Like that's
Town
a town hall.
Oh.
Town hall.
Tomato.
While he's asking that, and your guy mumbles, "I have a fucking name," and I my character will go, "Well, fair enough. What is it?"
You're asking my name?
Well, I think you seem upset by it, and I would like you to not be upset. I would like to ask you
tried
some
to-
questions.
He shares a chair. No one ever asked me my name before.
Okay.
Wait,
Well,
Doug.
I-
Okay,
my
wait.
character-
I want to do something. Like as you're saying his name, I'm gonna cut you off. All right?
All right. Well, before we get there, my character just goes, "Fair enough. I'm glad." Can I
He's
just
like,
know
shh, 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 let me just take a moment. This validation.
I just wanna-
Oh,
Where's
it
the
feels so nice.
general
Okay.
store?
So my name is, and as he tells you his name, a very loud
cares.
very loud carriage goes by.
What cares?
It's a, and that is my name. I'm surprised no one asked me this by now.
That is an amazing name. I will make sure to remember it, and your kin. Now, good sir.
Oh, we have
where
two.
might
We
find
have
the general
we have
store?
two general stores. Just, go out of the building. There's one immediately in the town center, and there's one you passed it when we came inside the town. If you came in,
Like around here.
Like,
There's
or the
one
red one I was
around
thinking.
here.
yeah.
There's like one around here.
And there's one in like this area. Okay.
So
And I say, thank you very kindly.
Okay.
Do me a favor, the gentleman whose tab we are all being covered by, throw an extra 5 gold on it. Don't worry about it. Tell him that I ordered something while we were here. Take it for yourself.
He's like, yeah, well, let's see if that happens.
Yeah, and whether or not that dude's gonna pay is a different fucking question. But I give it as an option.
I
And
like how
then,
you're making it like you're giving him a tip as
yeah,
if it,
exactly.
although it's not your money to give.
Chaotic good. That's what we do.
It's forced gratuity.
Okay,
And
so
then start heading out. So
who's
so right
going
now,
where?
right now it would be myself, Krunko, and Bartholomew are going to be going to a general store. We'll go to the at least I plan to be going, and I will motion. Let's head to the one we passed on the way in. Still motioning for a day drunk and for Maurice if they would wish to join us or not.
I finished up what was left in that pint. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a pint. Finish up what was left in the pint. I order another one, chug that, and I order another one for the road. And I tag along.
Sir, you can't take the glass outside of the building.
Then I chug that one too.
Breaks the glass. Okay, I'll take it. I'll
But
take
would
you
you-
to buy it. I'll
But
take
would
it
you
up.
like? But would you like to buy one of our
Flagons.
Would you like to buy one of our convenient
Or
Fla-
like,
sized,
or
one of
a-
those, like,
brand new
water
or like a
travel cups?
branded flasks?
A branded flask. Yeah.
And it's like a
it's
flask. And
almost like a
it
similar-
says stone. It's like I visited the Stone Hell Inn and
Only got this stupid flask.
I all I got was the stupid flask.
I like to think it's a similar thing, like how I was saying for the Elvish Ale. He just takes a glass and writes elf on it. It's like same thing. He just writes in on it. He has a glass and just writes in. Would you like to buy one of our?
Or like
merch-
it's a piece of like it's a metal like
no, if you guys like
flask,
if
and
you
it's
guys-
like etched in shittily.
no if you
and
guys
it's
like
it's
investigate
it looks
this
like those bathroom graffiti.
if you
like,
guys
it's
investigate this
too bad.
place better you would notice that a corner of the room has like
These merchandise things.
merchandise.
It looks like the scene from Spaceballs.
Unfortunately,
I,
there is no flamethrower.
Does the flask come with a fill of alcohol? Like if I buy the flask, will I have alcohol in the flask as
What do you
like
think
a
is-
free like?
Do you think
Well,
this?
are
Do
you-
you think
you're
this is
asking him that?
Duncan? Do you think this is
My
Duncan?
My character beforehand interrupts and goes, "It's not on our tab."
How much is the flask?
Exactly my point. It's not on our tab. We're not paying for it.
It
Get a
is.
flask and get a beer.
It is 6 gold.
All right, I buy
Get
the
a
flask,
flask
and
and
I
get
would
a
also
beer.
like. I would also like a pint of beer again.
Or to fill the flask. Yeah.
Okay, you have a flask of beer.
All right,
Yes.
look at that. Obtained a
All
flask of beer.
Yes.
It's on the tab of the other guy. That dude's tab. He's gonna come back and be like, "So I am now
He's
an
never gonna
indentured-"
hire you again.
Oh no, he's gonna
That
come back.
quest
He's
was
gonna come
worth
back
it.
from finding his point of contact. He's gonna go, "I'm now indebted to servitude for this bar because I can't afford to pay them." Like that's almost how much money we're spending, which I'm totally down for because that's hilarious.
How much was he supposed to be paying you?
50 gold was supposed to be what we got after saving him and bringing him back to town. He has still
Total or
not paid
each?
us. Each.
Oh, then. I mean, yeah, then if that's what he's
And the
paying, he has well been
original
enough.
original paycheck was 50 gold for the original job, but him saving us in the cave said he would pay us 50 gold each for saving. So,
so
I'm
that-
holding him to that.
It's already a lot. Like there's with what we spent, there's definitely more than enough to cover that.
Yeah, well, he said put it on his tab, so I'm still expecting 50 gold.
Okay, so
We'll see how
so
that goes
Day
later.
Drunk is going to the town square, town hall. Maurice, do you want to go to a specific place?
Maurice?
Thinking.
He did the funky.
Trying to think about what would be around in town.
General store would be where you go for getting supplies. There could also be.
Hey,
You
there's
could
a
ask the barkeep what else is in town other than the general
Yeah,
store.
I'll do that. I'll ask the barkeep about.
Well, so there's two actually I think there's 3 general stores. So I don't know what the third one is. I can't find it on the fucking map. This isn't the fucking book, but like I don't know. Anyway, so 2
The
general
first one, as
stores.
you entered to town.
There's a miners exchange. There's an orchard. There's a little There's a little a shrine of luck in the center of town. That's another like touristy thing.
Ooh, I might want to check that out.
There's what the fuck is a sleeping giant? Give me a second.
Pink giant.
I'm gonna go with we're still hearing him ask this because I may have changed my character's intrigue.
Oh, the tap house.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yes.
sleeping giant. There's a farm. I don't know why you would go to a farm, but there's a woodworker, a smith.
What's in the farm?
Uh,
Like, what do they farm?
Let me consume the meat.
Because I know what would get the person Drago to go there, but I don't know if Maurice would care.
Is this alphabetical? Can't tell.
It's like
Dragon ears.
Part of me is just like, is there corn? Is my question.
They're corn.
It's Drago just goes corn.
What? Do you really like corn?
Oh, buddy, you don't know this meme. This is old. This is
What?
one. There's gonna be one.
You're gonna have to catch me up on that later.
Drago would be the one to explain it to you. I understand enough to know that Drago wants to name his firstborn, I believe, Corn. Is that still a thing?
Cornelius.
Cornelius, yes, indeed.
He's gonna
Yeah.
get nicknamed Corn.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
say that
Cornelius
fuck it,
Corn.
it does have corn. It's like normal farmery stuff, so like corn, carrots, green
Standard
beans.
corn farm, all that jazz.
I find it interesting that like corn is a staple of a lot of meals, and like corn, but it like serves like no nutritional value.
Yeah. It works as
Kind of funny.
It's the U.S. and the American soils mainly for corn was like it was something that grew here very well, and we treated it a bit like wheat or like grains in other places because it kind of worked as like a bulk filler. But yeah, it's actually pretty funny that it has
Like,
no
again,
real nutrition to it.
I just find it so funny, but a lot of people.
I would suggest that you stay away from Transcendar's Manor, and try. You guys seem a bit eccentric, but try to keep a low profile. We're having a bit of a problem with a gang came in a couple months ago and is kind of running the town a bit. So
No, a gang. Oh no.
Okay. So if you don't want trouble, try to keep a low profile and stay out of the manor.
Can you maybe tell me exactly where this manor is, so I can totally avoid it?
Yes, indeed. I'd like to not run into said manor.
Oh yeah, you just
Totally. As I pull out my daggers.
I'm assuming the one like this thing up here.
Yeah, you just go outside, go take a left. It's all the way on top of the hill. It's literally the manor, rundown manor, that overlooks this town. Village.
Okay, well, thank you for that information. With that, my guy takes his leave, walks out, and goes. General store's to the left, correct?
To the right. To the right.
To the right. Okay, cool. And then I start walking over to the general store side of things.
Which general store are you heading towards?
My character will start walking out, and then you said there was one from the way we came, and my character would have enough info from like last night to be like, oh, okay, I kind of remember the pathing, so he starts heading back towards the general store that's up here, I'm guessing.
Crinkle, are you ever gonna like
I'll just follow along.
Like ask him about the hyena situation or like?
He doesn't know.
I've completely forgot about it at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah, he thinks it's a bad dream, and he's thinking he's out of it. So, like, yeah, fair enough. So, he goes through that, and then he comes. Are you coming with me, Crunkle? Right? You said you're joining me.
Yes, I am.
Who is team?
Don't leave me.
Who's team general store?
Then Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
I
Okay.
am.
And also Day Drunk. Okay, so
Oh,
the
okay.
four of us are going.
Maurice,
are you coming with Maurice, or are you going to just?
Maurice is intrigued by that shrine.
mansion.
Look of shrine.
Oh, the shrine, the
Yeah,
shrine.
I am as well.
So
Bartholomew
there's
is
so that's
also
like
intrigued by the
right
Liquor
out.
Shrine.
So like as we leave
Where's the Liquor Shrine again?
the tavern, I believe it's this like little bit right here.
Ah,
So as we're leaving and we're coming around the bend, both of you see that Luck Shrine.
think I'll go
Myself,
check
I'm
it
gonna
out
keep
after.
walking. So you choose,
thinking to myself, I'll check it out after we
You think you'll check it out
leave the
after?
general store.
and then Maurice, do you just split off from the party and then go sit out and
Yeah.
chill out there? Okay,
Yeah.
so you're gonna go check out that shrine while the four of us go to the general store so I can get myself some clothes and restock on a couple other things, most likely. Cool.
I'm reading
So-
something. Give me a second.
Okay. And then while we're heading on our way down to the general store, trying to think if there's anything else that would be like relevant that I can stall for Doc, and I don't really got much outside of my character looks over at everyone and kind of I look at Crunkle actually and I go, Crunkle, you held your drink well last night. Was there anything weird that I did? Did I do anything stupid? I didn't like disgrace my name, right? Like, I'm checking genuinely with you.
No, you were fine. You were fine.
Okay, cool. What happened to my clothes?
Huh.
Because you just said I was fine, but I have no clothes.
Yeah,
You
your
had them
clothes.
went to sleep.
I didn't say your clothes were fine. I said you were fine.
I had them when I went to sleep. Last thing I
Oh, yeah?
remember, I was at the bar and I drank your family, or I guess your people's ale. I don't remember going to sleep. And this is all being said with everyone in company while we're like walking out. So if anyone has anything they want to do or give me info, anything at all.
Oh,
Now, somebody
Oh.
didn't hear the hyena, but you might be able to be like, oh, you passed out and we brought you upstairs. Like, any info.
okay. So,
But-
I'm gonna also say that you did bring that wagon that you came in.
I thought we did, yeah.
Yeah. Just to let you know that you're supposed to deliver that to that general store too.
Oh, okay. So while we're prepping
Which-
that cart, we'll
Which is
do
very,
that.
I don't. It's confusing me because it in the original it says that you're bringing supplies to Gundren, right?
I wonder if he was supposed to be like at
But-
that store.
Yeah, that might be it because you're supposed to bring it to the place, and the place pays you the money.
Okay. So, assuming we still know that, we'll be prepping the cart to like bring it over to the general store while I'm having this conversation with everybody. We're all getting on, or the ones of us who are getting on the cart to deliver it are doing that, and everyone's just kind of giving me looks of like, you just passed out last night, bro. I don't know, you somewhere between last night and this morning. No pants, no shirt, no underwear, no nothing,
No
Right.
service.
no service, exactly.
no service.
So my character's like very confused. Not really sure what's going on in that regards. And but inspired by talking to our sorcerer last night. From that conversation I do recall, because that was prior to drinking the heavy drink. My character uses detect magic on himself. Something that he was inspired off of your character for, and it is actually my choice of what I chose to level up, by the way, which is why I sat
really?
down with our sorcerer, because I came up with the entire plot points of all of my characters for this session. Anyway,
Oh my God.
how you doing?
Fucking nerd.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Loser.
So, because I sat down with our sorcerer, my character feels inspired and does indeed know detect magic, and I use it on myself to see if something had happened last night. And from what I understand of detect magic, doesn't really have much of a check that I need for this type of stuff unless the target's unwilling, which I myself am not unwilling. So,
You are definitely magical.
but I'm trying to detect what is the magic.
We
So
can't
let's
see that
say,
though, right?
well, when you detect magic, you detect a lot of things about the magic. You don't just detect that it's magical. You detect like pretty like what kind of magic it is. And I
Nature
know that my-
magic.
What?
know that-
John, I was
but-
asking you about that.
But not only nature magic, significantly more than I previously.
No,
would
because
have
no,
had.
you wouldn't know if like an item is cursed or not.
Oh.
What you mean?
You want to know if he uses detect magic to detect like cursed objects and shit.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
you can, but it's actually is
Yeah?
there a detect
No.
curse?
Oh,
I would just say you would just detect what like there's a magical object and you might be able to.
there is magic in that story.
Oh no, that's not how detect magic works. But okay, good to know. Detect magic tells you the type of magic, assuming the target's willing. So like, if the curse is a thing, then I would have to roll a check against it. Was the idea, and determine if it's good. But if the
Would
target's
have
willing,
wanted to know.
right? But if the target's willing, there's no save checks on that type of stuff, right?
I mean, an object can't be willing or not.
Well, yeah, exactly. To your point, but I'm a person checking myself. Is what I'm saying.
I was asking because when I was trying to level up, I saw detect magic, and I was thinking about it because I was thinking of the scenario, where that object that Daedrunk took,
Yeah,
it
it's
could have been
cursed.
cursed or not. So I was asking about that, and I was gonna choose that, but it's like I was asking Doc about it. It seemed like no, that wouldn't have been a thing. It would just be
So
like, oh, only if it has magic or not. I couldn't tell if it was evil or not.
I've absolutely played campaigns where detect magic will tell you it's a curse. It just won't tell you what the curse is unless you are very well versed in curses.
Yeah, I was just wanting to know whether it was a curse or not, so I could know like whether okay, I don't want to take this.
Yeah. Normally that would work.
In this case, do we just not go with that?
Because you would detect the school of magic at least, but it might not tell you if it's a curse. So it could be like something where like, oh, that's a pyromancy equivalent, right? Where it's like, okay, cool, I know that has fire magic, but you might not know that that's a cursed fire magic. Could also be the explanation. But it really does depend on the DM. So Mike, that's up to you.
What do you
Fair
think,
enough.
Doc?
I
Because
would
if
just,
that's the case,
I was just thinking like you'll find out like if the thing's magic or not, and maybe
Nah,
the
you learn the
school-
you learn the school. Yeah.
But like
normally.
again, like a like is something cursed like a school of curse?
No, it would be whatever the effect is at school. So it wouldn't be that you would learn it's a curse, but like let's say the curse was to light you on fire, you would know it's fire magic. That would be more so how you would run that. But it depends. If the person's well versed in curses, Doc, like say it was somebody who uses curses themselves, often that would be something where yeah, you could tell what the curse was. You're well versed in curses. That makes sense, right? So it depends a little bit there. But that's very much like I think that's this is me going off other campaigns, and I'm not 100% off because normally, from what I understand, detect magic is it tells you the school of magic. So that would but it wouldn't tell you necessarily that it's a negative effect. I guess that makes sense. I've had DMs who do, where if you use detect magic on a cursed item, they will say that is cursed with undead magic, right? So,
Doc, how are you going to go about it then?
I mean, it's fair if you want to say we can't detect curses, because that's a good way to avoid spoilers, Doc.
No curses.
Yeah, it avoids spoilers when you do that.
Like,
so,
I feel like if you check that good and evil, you'll be able to detect it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We can make that a trade. That's fair. Because detect good and evil is more specific. Yeah, that's valid. So,
and it sucks, though, that for me, I don't have that ever in my options.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
sorry you can't do everything, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
Come on. I'm not allowed to have every single thing in the game?
Well,
what's wrong with it?
Well, you can eventually, and we're probably not doing it this session, but you can multi-class. So you could technically decide to have your second level be a different class as long as you can validate it. So it could be something where you train under somebody who is that and can do that, and you can start having class points within the class that could do that. But that would mean you lose points towards your current class, like levels. So there'd be some levels of spells you wouldn't be able to cast as a sorcerer if you start splitting up your casts.
Okay, let's...
But yeah, I detect magic on myself. I know that I'm supernatural magic, but not sure what that means. I just go...
You are magical.
I just go, I am way more in tune with the forest than I was yesterday. Like, kind of that Spider-Man moment, where I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, well, let's get this wagon over to the general store. So we cart it on over and head on into the general store.
Somehow shoot out webs from your wrists. It's organic.
Well, do you want me to read some of the things that are on CR1, Mike? Because you're going to be real sad that that's totally possible.
Yeah. Anywho, you go into this place and you drive up and you walk in.
We drive? We drive up?
Yeah, you have a car.
Well, it's actually still
we're on a
driving.
wagon.
Your wagon still count as driving, technically.
Okay.
At least in olden terms, they would have said to drive a wagon. So that's correct. You are not incorrect, but it is a weird term for today's standards.
So,
Well, proceed, mortal.
this human male steps out from steps out from the counter and be like, hello, I am. I can't find his
Other
first
carriage
name.
comes by and we don't hear his name.
Lamar, Barton. Barton's Provisions. How can I
thought you
help
were gonna say
today?
bartender. I was like, well, you're a bartender too?
No, I'll be like one of the
No,
first
my
ones
first
to-
name is Bartender.
My first name is bartender.
By the way,
Please.
that'd be hilarious.
Mr.
if the other guy's
Bartender
name
is
was
my
Barkeep.
father. Please,
Yeah.
Barkeep is my father. I'm
Yeah.
bartender.
I in my current outfit go. You got any clothes that fit a gnome?
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
I don't know, and they don't know either. Apparently, this is my friend's underwear. He might need a new pair. And I point over to the, Runkle.
I feel like that wasn't necessary to share.
And then I go, you're probably gonna want to size him. By the way, he's a pretty big dude. I have no idea about the rest of him. By the way, I'm just saying, like in general, my character's saying this. Like, yeah, but I'm like out of character. I'm saying my character isn't referring to his member, but is just saying it generally, but funny.
Here's some gnome-ish clothing. Just get.
This'll do well enough. Thank you, good sir. How much do I owe you?
Just 1,
Sleeve.
2,
Sleeve,
3
please.
gold pieces. Oh God, cat! Why?
As a cat jumps onto the counter and knocks off all my shit and the gold pieces I put down.
Quick, steal it.
We're making this canon. This person now has a cat. And I just go.
The cat eats the gold.
I look at his little cat, and I use my speak with animals ability to like say to him in kind of a cat thing. I start meowing with the cat, having a conversation with him real quick, just being like, "Hey, now, you're knocking things over like that when it's my property. That's kind of rude. I understand that this is maybe
Everything's my property, you asshat!"
And I look at him and I use animal friendship and go, "No, take it easy. Look, I'm your friend."
I look
Wait
at
a
you
second,
and I'm like, some kind of furry.
I've got speak with small animals and I got animal friendship. How you doing, Doc?
Yeah, let me just roll.
I'm
something.
pre-prepped.
17. I don't know. I feel like this cat resists the friendship.
Let me see if there's a check against it, because you might not. We're gonna find out.
I'm gonna fucking look up a cat stats now.
Cat stats, go! Whoa.
Is there even a... Well, actually, hold on. Do you even get to check?
What do you mean?
Not everything has a DC check. So, animal friendship. Convince a small beast. Choose a beast that's within your sight range. What's the beast's intelligence is the only check.
Fuck.
That's the
-4.
only... It's a what?
-4.
-4.
If it's 4 or higher, then you could fail it. But otherwise, the beast must succeed a wisdom saving throw, particularly.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. Okay, I can do that. What's the DC save on it?
It doesn't tell me. Because I have to use my own, right? So it'd be
Yeah.
wisdom check. So for me, that would be spell.
It literally says spell saving throw.
Yeah. So okay.
Nope.
So it would need
Only,
to roll.
I need that. I need that a lot. No, come on, don't lay on it. Come on. Fuck. Cat.
I can't tell. Alright, please tell me this is real life.
This is real life, by the
I
way.
need this.
This is real life. This is
I need this.
Well, this is both in real life and the thing.
I love you,
Wait,
but
hold on. You don't have a intelligence high enough, Mike. You need higher than 4.
oh well. Let's say this is a smart ass cat, okay?
Oh, what the fuck? Are we really rolling this? Yes, it would be an 11 and you would survive it, but the cat doesn't meet the real requirements.
It's
No,
like Sabrina
this-
the Teenage Witch.
Come on!
this cat-
Come on! You
Cat
can't
has
just
a
be...
cat.
No, I'm pulling the I'm a DM. I can do what I want card
What
right
the
here.
fuck, man? I can pull the stats up on that cat. Don't make me
He's so
murder this
proud of
cat.
you.
I now don't think it's a normal cat. I know, my character would know
So
cats.
the cat rolled, was it wisdom? A 19. He saves. He's like, Get the fuck out of my store, son.
I proceed
And
to then look at the cat and then just
Oh,
in the loudest dog bark possible, bark at him and accurately, unsure why I did it though.
he is hissing at you, and Bart Al,
And barks back.
Actually, hold on, I kind of curious.
I'm sad. I
Barton's
thought I
like,
remembered that I took
wow,
that
he's
one.
normally
I couldn't
friendly to
find it.
people. God, what the fuck?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
To be fair, you did just like bark at him.
Yeah. Well, it was more I was checking for something else there and curious, but yeah, fair. So, okay, I'm having a spat with a cat and proceed to ignore him for a second, pick up my
Like
coins, put it on
my
the
character
table.
is just looking at you weirdly as like out of
Hey,
context. I just see
Damien!
you meowing at this cat
Damien,
and then suddenly start barking at them.
No, I'm gonna use your name. Ollie, stop being mean to the fucking gnome dude.
Fair. And then I proceed to put the money on the counter and look at him and go, that
He's
cat
like, I'm not.
ain't no normal cat. And then I proceed to grab the clothes and be like, you got a changing room?
Sure, the back, I guess.
Sweet. Walk into the back and start getting dressed, start taking off the thing. Anyone else that may want to buy anything, now's a good time to start asking what wares they have and supplies and all that jazz.
Definitely
I
want
approach the counter and I pull out a scimitar, a short bow, 2 gold nuggets, and a golden eye frog statue, and ask how much is all this worth.
Oh yeah, I guess that stuff would be the same as like me with all the shit I have.
the
from,
bows.
like,
You
carts.
had like the 20 bows.
Yeah, I do have like my character on the cart would have what is it? 5 short bows and 3 scimitars total, so 4 for sale on the bows and 2 for sale on the scimitars.
He's like,
But I'm kind of just holding that's like part of the cart still, Doc. My character would leave
Oh,
it there
yeah,
and then
wait.
tell him about
Yeah,
it.
okay,
sorry.
so
Wait.
I'm
I
gonna
just wanted to say
I'm gonna
this. I
slow you
forgot,
down right
my
there.
Character
Yeah,
is
what's the
wearing
plan
the
here?
bugbear head.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah. You got a bugbear head thing. Yeah. Yep.
So
I forgot.
like I can't give you much for all of this. Like the town's running on hard times, being invaded by a gang of miscreants.
That's fair. Can we barter? Can we trade these items for other items?
I
You may not
guess
have-
so.
you may not have
I
gold.
don't have much. We don't get that. I was supposed to get like a shipment in, but they're like a day or two late.
Yeah, and my guy just goes, yeah, that's us. It's outside.
Oh.
Oh, you have some explaining to do, Buster.
Well,
Just starts swearing, you know.
Yeah, just staring at him blankly like, yeah, that's us. I'm surprised you don't know that. We were the ones hired for it. Maybe you heard about us. Hey, we're a pretty eclectic group. If they told you at all who was coming with this cart, it would
Nope,
be really
that
hard
was-
to not know it's us.
I was told they just got people who didn't know the situation. That's why you guys came.
What situation?
The town being ran by this like gang of.
Oh. Yeah, that part. Okay. And then my guy goes in the back and starts changing.
Okay,
Not new
well,
information.
here's your 10 gold each. 5 extra if you want to help me unload.
I'll help.
I'll
Alright.
definitely help.
Yep, I help him with the load.
I'm
also
changing in
rush
the back.
in to help too, so that I get some.
Yeah, I'm changing the back. I don't really like go out to do that, and I instead just come out holding a very stretched thing of Crunkle's underwear. Just kind of like go outside, see them unloading, and go, Crunkle, here you go. Throw it at them.
I don't know if it'd be stretched though.
Yeah, you're kind
I
of.
think
Between-
it would be
between
straight.
I mean,
front and
I
my-
understand. I get it.
I mean,
but
I feel like it was already stretched out to begin with.
it might have been. It's just that my character. Look, my character's like 2 foot tall. So even if he was 12, it's gonna stretch it a bit. So, but
Well,
fair.
here, wait. You gotta think
But
though.
lightly stretched.
Between the 12 in the front and most orcs, in my
Oh
experience,
yeah.
have a
pretty big.
dumpy in the back.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, all right. So not overly stretched. We'll just say
That
like
12 foot in
slight.
the front.
Like I said, a little bit of like a, because I wasn't wearing them right,
12.
so I'm like sitting there trying to make them work as like overalls, but fair. Okay, so not
Yeah.
overly stretched, slightly stretched. Hand it back. Here you go, Crunkle. Thanks, man. I don't know where my clothes went. We'll have to see if we can find it back at the room. I wonder if I maybe like put him under the bed or something. Character's just saying that out loud, thinking. Sees you guys unloading the cart.
So who helped?
I helped.
Bartholomew helped definitely.
Yeah, everyone but
Oh,
me who's at this cart, and then
Is-
Maurice is still at the luck. Right?
Oh, Maurice is not here.
As the shrine,
on
yeah.
that.
I'll
He's at
get
the
to you in a second. I'm gonna finish up this.
The shopping spree.
So close to speedrunning that Minesweeper game. Don't worry.
Alrighty then. So you three get 5 extra gold.
Jesus Christ.
Or nice. That dumpy though.
Damn.
Again, I can't.
I need a pic
Don't
of that
click
with,
Discord, Doc.
with what he got in the front.
You should click it. You should click it.
Oh god.
I need a pic of what he got in the front too. I need a double side view, bro.
God damn it! Say everything.
Damn, I'm gonna be sticking with you, Crunker,
All
with
right,
something like that.
I'm not stretched at all. Pair of underwear. It is fine.
Yo, I'm like, thank you, Devin, for convincing for you. With that.
I'll let you have it. Well played.
Fuck. Anyway, yeah. So you can't like this Skyrim dump all your shit off and get all the gold and magical,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
but again, okay. So
Damn, yeah.
they have
Jesus.
he has
Bro, he grabbed it.
your general shit like clothes, rope, that sort of shit. He has maybe 3 health potions.
Ooh.
Trying to look about
Do you
this.
have any sort of like other equipment, like not like rope, like you said, but like other just equipment, like maybe like stuff I could put on my character, maybe little like
So the
stuff you use
list,
like in a
like,
pinch or something like that.
Like
a general store would normally have like common clothes, possibly fine clothes. They would have because they were able to clothe me, right?
Yeah.
They'll have like
Oh,
the
yeah,
basic
why was
tools
it-
you need for shit.
that's so stupid. Why would it be in the player's guide? It should be in the fucking.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I had to look it up through the player's guide to even find that. By the way, Doc. They'll have
What
like
other tools does he
supplies,
have?
like they'll have
know.
like woodcarver's tools, weaver's tools, smith tools.
And I
potter's
grabbed the
tools,
wrong
mason's
book
tools,
again.
like all the types of like professional tools you might see. So if you needed like leatherworking tools or something like that, they also have like vials often, or at least the list that shows is vials, soap, signet rings, shovel, scale like a merchant scale, sack like bag to carry shit, rope, silk, rope, hemp, pouches.
Just hemp.
Hemp is rope. It's just using hemp fibers to create a rope instead. Hemp being cannabis, effectively. but
Wheat
the
flour,
plant side of it.
salt,
Also, I guess what would be the difference between the pouch
meat.
and the sack?
The pouch would be like sack is much cheaper, but it's like those sacks you get potatoes in. Whereas a pouch would be something that's actually made of leather and crafted, and it can hold like a pocket you would have on a belt type thing.
Okay.
Fanny
I feel like
pack.
the sack would also be
Yeah.
larger.
Fanny pack's a good one. Yes, the sack would be larger but weaker as a structural thing, and it wouldn't be something you could really reuse over and over and over again. You know, basically.
So
the
maybe
sack
like a
is gonna-
one-time use, like on an adventure, maybe.
Or like
possibly.
not a forever use type thing. Like you're eventually
Yeah,
gonna run a
maybe, like-
hole in a sack.
Wait, I can use
Oh.
my mending.
You could. You absolutely
if I
can.
keep doing it, before it gets too big of a damage.
Yeah. They also have like an iron pot, miner's picks, parchment, like paper. It says parchment and paper, so I'm guessing they mean like fancy paper for writing letters as parchment, and then regular paper. You would be as
Yeah.
paper. Steel mirrors, a mess kit, locks, lamps,
What's a mess kit?
lanterns. Mess kit would be like I actually need to see what they mean, because I don't know what they mean in D&D by that. Normally, I would say a mess kit is like a thing for... Yeah, it is what I think it is. It's a thing for holding cutlery and like knives and food stuff. Mess hall type things. That's what I knew a mess kit to be, but I wasn't sure if they meant that or if they were going to tell me like they mean something different.
Do you want to
lot-
know? Because like I know there's like you said like items like professions like for
a
stuff for
10-foot
leatherworking or like
ladder,
thing. Like,
a jug or pitcher, ink pens, ink, hammer, flask or tankards, close fine, close common, chests, like openable chests, candles, buckets, bottles of glass, made of glass, blankets, barrels, and abacuses. Don't ask me
what's
about
an
the abacus.
abacus?
The abacus is those things with the little balls that you use for math, with the lines that you like. They're made of wood. They used to use them in like old school shit for mathematics. You might have seen it in like
No.
a textbook.
It's like an old calculator.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is it that thing that's? Oh wait, no, I know what it is. I just remembered. Like I know what it is. Like it's,
Yeah. That
I know
thing.
what you're talking about.
So like that's
I
the
don't understand
general
how those work.
store like list of items I could find off the top.
Do you want to
Um,
know? I have a question. So I know like there like you said, there's stuff for professions like leatherworking, like maybe some
Yeah.
stuff for like some smithing stuff. I doubt it,
carpenters'
but
tools, cobblers, cooks' utensils, glass blowers' tools, leatherworkers' tools, masons' tools, potter tools,
really,
smith
I
tools.
doubt
woodworker
it.
tools.
But I want to know. Like just I was like, hey, I'll ask. Can I maybe combine like mending with something like, for example, maybe like a I don't know, leatherworking, and I have like a leather clothing. Would I be able to combine like those two things, like
So you wouldn't really need to use
mending
bending
power?
if you were someone. So one, I believe you have to start putting. Doc, I've
Make
never
it
done professions
stronger?
in D&D.
I'm asking because like if I
Me
can maybe
neither.
make it
Like I'm
stronger.
weirded out by the fact that Daedrunk kept mining shit in the cave.
Oh, okay. So you're not ready for that either. So right now,
There
I'm gonna
is a
say-
there is luckily a
Oh, yeah, a
miners
miners thing.
exchange in
Yeah.
town.
Yeah, there's a miners exchange for you at Day Drunk to get rid of some of those like
Hey.
ores you found and shit, right?
I think I only have nuggets.
Yeah.
Or that and nuggets work.
Hey,
Okay,
that's
man.
something.
Money's
Yeah, that's
money.
still.
But
Okay, well,
for
I
the
think I'll
moment, what I
pass
would
on that.
say is, yeah, when it comes to stuff
I'll pass
like
on it.
leatherworking, I have to double check, but I think you just would use leatherworking to do it rather than mending. Now
I'll
we
just
could
use
maybe
mending because I
say
mean I
that.
can use mending forever.
Well, yeah, but it wouldn't be like you wouldn't be able to like tan hides. You know what I mean? Like the other parts that are needed to make leather.
I don't even know what that means.
Leather
Okay.
is normally animal hides that you have to tan in the sun for a certain period of time to make them into a certain
Okay.
material that you then weave together. So, like,
Okay.
there's elements of leatherworking you would be missing, and tools
I
you
just
would be
want to be able to
missing.
make. I just want to be able to put stuff together, but I can still just repair it.
Yeah, exactly. And you could do that without
That's
leatherworking, mending. So that's
Alright.
fair.
I do want to inquire how much the potions are, and I also want to ask about the sack and the rope.
Okay, so what I got for which type of rope are you looking for? If you're looking for hempen rope, it'd be 1 gold. If you're looking for silk rope, it would be 10 gold. This is for
Oh my
50
God.
feet of rope.
So I guess, tell me the difference between the silk and the hemp.
They would
Besides what they're
function.
made of.
They would function the same. I don't think
The
there'd be
feel
any
of
difference
it. One's more
the feel.
silky, one's more rough.
Yeah,
Oh, the
I
feel. Alright, well,
would say it's that since they're both titled rope, they have the same durability and stability, so there's not going to be a behavioral difference. It just will look better and feel better.
and how much is the? Okay, well, definitely I'm looking towards the hemp rope then, and I would like to inquire about the potion and the sack.
Sack costs.
Where are you seeing this, by the way?
I googled
Oh.
quicker. A sack should be hella cheap, so we would say the sack's the same as the rope, about 1 gold.
Okay.
Because sacks should be very, very cheap. If you bought a pouch, then that would be more. I'm also trying to do translations from like bronze or whatever, copper
Yeah.
and silver, so like pricing is a little weird.
If you want to try more
I'm thinking more of the
complicated
sack.
money, we can do it in the next campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that might be a little easier for just items, Doc, just because the game uses like their numbers, so it might be easier on the like game running side to do that. As weird as that sounds.
Although,
Yeah, I
like,
share my thoughts.
Well, actually, no. The next one, you control the prices of things because you're
Yeah.
the DM and their own, so that doesn't necessarily matter. I mean, we could still rely on the pricing, but it's up to you on that one. But I would say it's like 1 gold per piece of what you're looking at for the sack and the rope.
Alright.
And then Doc is up on how he wants to price those potions. It would make sense them being pretty expensive considering this town is not seen a lot, unless there were potions on that wagon.
what did we bring in?
There was
What the fuck
supposed
did
to
we
be,
bring in?
right? But on the invoice, on the invoice it says you're supposed to, but you didn't get them, so he has to send back like a thing complaining.
Yeah. Tell Amazon that the package was not delivered to the house. Okay. Yep.
Can I maybe ask what general things like that are? What did we have for him? For the we have to deliver.
I would say that list I was given out is probably
Yeah.
the majority of the things we restocked. Plus, like,
Alright.
he was supposed to get health potions because that's part of his standard rotation. And,
Alright,
like,
well. How
I
much do you want to
actually
spend on
have an
potions,
idea
Doc?
for you, Doc.
Sure.
Up
I'm
to
all
you.
for suggestions.
Do you want to throw in a special item?
Not here.
Throw in the item that you got.
Actually, you know what? Fine.
To which I'm gonna say that's still in my pouch and bag. Right?
Let's shut
That part I
this.
still have.
You're gonna
It's
have
still
to
in my
look up a
bag.
price for this thing, by the way. If
I got you.
He's not
You
gonna
tell
know
me-
what it is.
you
Da,
tell
da,
me
da,
what
da,
it is.
da, da. Okay, nope. I'm just flipping through a book now, and this whoever my finger lands on, I'm gonna.
Uh-oh. The pause is scary.
No, like, fine. This isn't working. I have to actually roll.
No, damn it! He's about to be like, well, you found the deck, and I'm gonna go, oh shit.
Do you really want the deck that much? I was gonna wait until the next campaign.
No, I don't. It's just if you happen to RNG into it, it'd be hilarious.
Let me find the
I don't
one.
actually want it. I just think it would be funny if you RNG'd into it.
Yeah.
The deck of many things can literally like insta level your character, insta kill your character, basically.
You kill yourself on the first session.
Very likely. It has way more bad effects than it has good effects.
Dice. Give me a second.
Also, I was just wanting to share, I guess, with my idea with the sack. I was thinking because maybe I can use it like, kind of like what you were doing, Freelo. Like
What you mean?
like earlier in the cave, like you were grabbing some stuff from the goblin corpses.
Oh yeah, using it to like.
maybe I
store
can
stuff.
do that. Like just grab like cute things here and there. From, like, I can grab things to store it.
So you do have an adventurer's pack already? We all do. Yeah, it's the default part of your character. We may not have marked it on sheets, but me and Mike are probably just
No, I
rocking
have
it.
an explorer's pack.
Or explorers. Yeah. But you have a
Yeah,
pack
I have
already, is
a-
what I'm saying.
Burglar's pack.
Yeah. So like you already have a pack that can carry up to I think it's 50 total in weight. We're not really worrying about weight though. So it's more like does it make sense for it to go in the pack? Yes. Okay, you're good.
Oh, okay.
We could be more granular about that and start caring more about weight than we have been. But at the moment, we've kind of just been since the first campaign. That's it's a little much because if you become over encumbered, that changes stats and changes how you behave. There's a lot of side effects to that. So
Well, I don't really, and then in additional, I don't really see a purpose of the pouch. Really, like what
Yeah.
I would even put in it.
Okay.
yeah, exactly. So it kind of makes it so those items aren't useful because you're doing it this
Okay,
way.
so I do have
Just grab some
one
potions.
special item. I have this oil of slipperiness.
Oil of slipperiness.
Really?
That's what oil does.
Fuck?
What?
500 GP.
I literally I found the one. So my mistake last time was I picked a random table and apparently I was in the wondrous one.
You were in the.
So this time I
Oh,
went
sorry.
to the
Okay, price
uncommon.
range on this is for oil of slipperiness is between 101 and 500 gold. And what I'm reading is often DMs aim for about 480 on an average from forums.
Okay.
So
It's
between
600.
101 and 500.
It's 600 gold.
Ah, okay. Now we don't know the price of this thing, so like it ain't gonna unless maybe you can insight check to see if he's overpricing, but we wouldn't necessarily know he's overpricing that.
You slip this on the floor and you're no matter the. What's that?
Yeah. Detect magic aura. if I use detect magic on this, I would see certain auras based on the schools of magic at work, which is conjuration.
So,
Okay.
yep, put this on you, and you're, slippery as Neil.
Oil component.
Only 600 gold. You want it? You'll take it? You gotta... Please take it. Any money.
yeah. He's just like, he's like, please, I haven't had a customer. No one's buying shit.
I have a family. I need to provide.
He's my family, and like you see over in like you can see in the back room, you see like some dolls set up as a family at a table.
Oh, no, wait until my next campaign. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right, but I do want to ask you, like, can you think about like how much you're gonna price the potions? Because depending on that,
Oh,
I'm,
yeah.
like,
How much for the healing potion stock?
Let's say 100 gold each.
Good amount. That's a lot.
oh damn. Oh yeah, no, I'm not getting it.
I look at him and go, and I go, those 5 bows and scimitar make any chunk in that amount?
One.
For
Let's
all
say-
for all of it?
Yeah. Take early. It's like trying to trade in stuff at
We
like
just brought
video
you
game,
all of your stuff, man.
and I paid you for it.
No kindness. None of that. No. Not even like 1 gold each.
I have a family and a cat to provide for.
I
Wait,
mean,
I do have a quick question.
yeah.
I'll wait.
But all right, go with your question because my character's sure as shit not buying one at that price, and those scimitars and things that I have, I am gonna just like hold on to, I guess, for the moment.
Yeah.
Just
I do
gonna-
want to ask just like how so we got or at least you all got paid for giving the supplies.
Oh yeah,
that
do
all
you get
given, right?
paid? Well, you
Do
helped
I-
him
should
pull
I-
stuff off. So
I at least get
He
paid
doesn't-
5, but
he
does he
literally-
believe that? Does he?
he
believe
doesn't
that
know
I
who
was
did it.
part of
Yeah.
Yeah, he
So
literally
he doesn't know,
he literally doesn't he was expecting shipments. He didn't know who was bringing it.
and he doesn't
so-
know how many people. He just knows it's 10 gold per. So you got 15 gold, 5 for helping him
Right.
move it off it, and then 10 for the actual.
Alright, so yeah, that's what I was wanting to ask. So what is that? I have exactly 100 gold then.
Nah,
To
I
use
do
all
not.
of it. Nah. Alright, well I definitely plan that. I'll let you continue. If you had more that you wanted to say after that,
I'm good.
your character, you're good.
Yeah,
Alright, well,
my
I'm
character
thinking-
at this point has gotten dressed and is like starting to like motion towards the door, but he's like looking at the like random shit this guy has, like, and at the prices and just going overpriced.
Damn, bro, this is Disneyland price.
Exactly.
I would like to buy 1 thing of temperate. A 50-foot thing of temperate.
Oh,
So
that
you're-
yeah, 5 gold.
What?
I mean, he's
I'm
over-
getting debated.
Yeah, he's overcharged, man. Welcome to the. I mean,
Can I do like a thing like to check to bargain with him to get it maybe a little bit lower, maybe to like 3?
yeah, that would be trying to
Persuade.
So that would be roll a
Persuade.
d20 and try to persuade him,
And add my modifier thing.
and add your modifier for persuasion. Yeah.
Alright, let's see. I have a 15 plus my persuasion is 5, so 20.
Not a nat 20. That's a persuasion.
Not a nat 20, but it's still a 20.
Okay,
It's not
like
But it's still nice.
So you try to talk him down.
As low as I can.
like 3 gold.
I feel like that's what he would be willing for. I feel like 2 or even 1.
You're
he'd be
like,
yeah, no.
you think 2 or 1 is more? I could see that. So like he says 3 gold, and then what do you throw back at him? Do you just let him do the 3, or do you go 2?
All right, I say you know what? I'll say 2.
Fuck,
Or does it
fine.
say-
You're the first customers I've seen in a couple weeks, so
Pulls out 50 feet of rope.
All right. Okay, so then
and
I
then
put-
and then he like
I take-
shares it off. It's literally
And
I
then-
like
take out 2 gold from my little bag, my pack, and I put it on the counter. To thank you for your business, sir.
the cat hisses at you.
I stick out my tongue at the cat.
long lizard tongue.
The
And
cat.
then do the annoying orange sound.
Give me 1 second.
Is the cat really a problem? You know.
Give me
Oh, I
1
know what
second.
Doc's
Give me
doing.
1 second. I just want to check it something, okay? Let me just check something, okay?
Again, I totally forgot that my character was wearing the bugbear mask.
Face?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well.
Or head, whatever you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, the head, yeah, as a mask.
Okay,
I totally
so
forgot about
are you all? Does anyone
I'm
else want?
towards.
Does anyone
Oh,
else
sorry.
want anything from the store?
I'm gonna stay in the store.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for everybody else to leave.
You're just gonna
Okay.
beat him up.
So as I'm like motioning towards the door that I'm about to leave, I look over at Crunkle and I go, "Hey, Crunkle, you coming or you looking to get something? You still just perusing?"
I'm still looking.
All right, man. We're gonna head over to that luck
Looking.
statue, or I'm gonna head over to that luck statue and see if I can find Maurice. And so that's where my character starts doing.
And I started to join you as well, as I'm interested in that luck shrine.
So at the moment, it is just Day Drunk and Crunkle chilling out alone with a cat and a store owner who is overpricing very nice items.
Okay.
I will leave the general store and go to the minor thing.
Okay.
What was it
Okay.
called?
So the miners exchange.
What does
Yeah.
Crunkle want to do while you're left alone in this store?
Okay. As soon as Day Drunk leaves, I walk up to the owner, and I start saying, "I know you're a little low on money, but what would you give me for this?" And I reach into my pocket and I pull out this
Yeah.
religious.
The religious artifact.
Oh wow, that's one of those holy symbols, isn't it?
Devin's face is the best part to this whole thing right now.
I wish I could see it. I wish I could see it.
Uh,
I forgot you had that.
how
You forgot?
Yeah.
you know what?
Oh
Those
my
are.
God.
Yes. I'm sending. I'm
Did you-
sending it
Oh, your
over in
little
Discord.
phone.
I just grabbed
Did
a screenshot.
Did you
Okay.
Does only Paladins have those? Like, those are rare. Like, did you kill one for one?
Don't worry about it.
Wait, was
I-
that
I
was
can
that
give-
Daedrum's symbol thing?
Yeah.
I'll
Oh
give
my
you.
gosh.
I'll
Oh
give you
my
a
God.
health potion for it. Health
How
potion.
much are those normally? How much? are
100.
100.
Yeah, he was charging it for 100.
You could try to go more. You can keep it on that. You could hold that item and then bring it to somebody else later.
There's another general store here.
Yeah, true.
But
There's
the-
another general store.
But it's a
That's
take it and leave it offer right now.
those? Yeah. Go ahead and give it to him. That's a deal. Shake on it.
Okay.
Goodbye, holy symbol.
Yeah, that's what I named the file.
Oh my gosh.
It's just brutal defeat.
Wait, so was that?
Just-
Did that do something for you, or was that just a thing you had?
That's literally.
Well,
Well,
it's gonna matter once he has abilities.
he does have
Oh.
abilities.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can't use them without it then.
Oh my.
Because you need a holy symbol. It's part of how you use abilities. It's like how I have to have like a piece of thorn for my shit.
Oh no. He comes back to the general store and sees that the guy has it
If
on
it's something
sale.
that's magical, like a non-physical ability, you're gonna need it.
Oh my gosh, that reaction.
It could be he finds another one later down the road, but at the moment, our paladin cannot cast magic.
Gee.
Okay.
Oh wait, shut up. Shut up.
Snarf's loving it. So Snarf, you're getting out with that potion. The vendor now has the holy item.
Okay, I'm gonna cut to Maurice now.
Maurice.
Maurice, you're in a Paladin's only temple. It's a little shrine made of stones.
If
The-
it's a paladin only temple, how's Maurice in it?
Paladin's only temple. The town's only temple, okay? I was
Oh,
saying
I
the
thought
town's
you said
name.
paladin.
I
Gotcha.
heard paladin too. That's what I heard.
Paladin. Raladin.
Yeah, Paladin's
that's
name of the
the
town.
I
name
am
of the town?
following.
Oh, that's the name of the town. Okay.
We all heard paladin. And I thought the same thing while I was getting up. I'm like, that's gonna be interesting.
Hey, so
Damn, he just snuck in there.
she-
Saying, I'm the janitor you guys hired.
is is ran by his sister. Oh wait, I'm being summoned. Fuck. I'll
okay.
be right back.
Fine. Everybody,
Being summoned.
5-minute break. Bathroom, water, food, whatever you gotta do.
No.
Intermission.
Make me.
There we go. Got myself leftovers from lunch. Cola.
Hey, Kyle,
The cola.
check this out. I don't know how good the stream quality is gonna be, but
Oh, I need to see. I heard stream noise. Let me see.
Oh wow.
Gov.
Nice. You got Jagilla's rig. That's a good find.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean that's not it. There you go.
No, yeah, I'd imagine you should also. If you didn't have the helmet, I was gonna be like, "What the fuck happened that you only got the rig?" Nice.
And all of
Well,
these
you
are
could have got it
full.
from somebody else.
Seems like you're having quite fun with the Tarkov. Looking at that. Also, look at you with
Oh,
the
it's
sweaty
impressive.
guns. A Vector 45 and an RFB up there. I see that shit. Damn, you guys had a good raid. I know that was probably like 1 or 2 raids that you got this, but fuck. Oh, nice. The fast
Never
MT is a
played
good shit to have.
Tarkov.
I'm getting
Yeah.
stuff ready for my hideout.
Right
and for
out,
quest.
yeah.
And then in this bag, there's another bag, and in that bag, there's another
Oh
bag,
god, it's the
and
bag.
another.
Look,
another,
okay. The
another.
infinite bag of bags is something that's not new. We've all seen it. We all know about it. Who's played Tarkov now? Yeah.
This is the bagception.
But
And then
not bad, man.
it was a pain trying to figure out how to organize the bags so they fit into each other.
Hmm.
But I've got so many different things so far. I've
Yeah,
got
you
the
got
vents
most of the
too.
things figured out. What are you missing for like some of it? Like that you're missing
This is
some
relatively new.
Oh, you're actually not far off. So that one should be super easy to do.
Mhm.
What you can do is go to your traders and go to Fence.
Yeah.
You probably find that topographic map from Fence because players sell it to Fence. So you can buy it off Fence rather than the Flea, and you could probably do that right now. And
I don't
that
even have the
map,
flea right now.
no, that's what I mean. The trader Fence, most people
Yeah.
sell it to him rather than putting it on the flea market. So that means it shows up on his inventory. So
Yeah.
that topographic map, if you check Fence, you'll probably see it there. So you can just buy it from him.
Not linked. Not linked.
So like hit
Not linked.
traders.
Oh.
Yeah, go to the actual traders themselves, and then in there go to the trader Fence. And then if you scroll
Just
down, you should see it towards like the bottom of his list. He'll normally have extra topographic maps. Yeah, see
there,
those?
yeah.
Yeah. And so you can just buy that straight from him, and you can have that one done, and then you just need the woods map. And the woods
you
map,
buy
I
that
think you
from
can get from
Thera?
therapists.
Yeah.
The woods
So-
map?
Yeah. Which is the other part you need. So if you look around, you should see woods map. I think it's woods. Oh,
Damn.
Check
Shoreline,
Jaeger.
Palace Resort,
Check
Factory. Wait,
Jaeger.
who? Jaeger?
Jaeger.
Okay, I'm back.
No shit. Does he not have it
Ah.
either?
What?
Damn.
What's wrong?
I may have to look around a bit and find that out. Oh, Devin's showing us his Escape from Tarkov progress, and I was trying to see if we can get him. It should be the. Can you do me a favor, Devin? Go to your hideout and then go to that thing and see what map it's looking for.
Okay. Let's
Double-click that.
Factory.
Factory. You know, it's actually the wrong one. Go back to therapist, get factory map.
Should
That
be
was the
there,
wrong
yeah.
map. Yeah,
Alright.
she did have that.
So,
There you go.
I just want to finish this up. I'm gonna end
Mhm.
quickly. So,
Ready to continue whenever you.
There you go. Now you got intel. Look at you.
so, Maurice, you
Shit.
you see this young.
Oh wait, hold on. Is everyone else here?
No.
Yeah.
Is this
Yes.
this no?
No,
This
no,
is
no.
why.
Hold on. We all
Oh.
took intermission when you got up. I'm checking to see if the players are physically at their seats.
Oh.
Eth, you there? Okay. So
No.
he's still AFK at the moment.
No, I said yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
No,
You did
yeah.
not
I didn't hear
come
it
over
either.
for me. Okay, fair. So okay, everyone is here. We're good, Mike. Sorry. Everyone took intermissions. I wanted to make
So-
sure no one missed anything.
When you head inside the shrine, you see a young elven woman.
Ooh.
Oh.
She's
Oh.
a elven nun
Hey, good
too.
looking.
An elven nun. An elvish nun. Oh, I greet the
Ooh,
fair
she's
lady.
Fresh. Fresh for the picking.
Okay then. She's like, oh, welcome. Welcome to the shrine. I am Sister Gradle.
Hi, I am Maurice.
I am a
James
member.
River.
I am a member of the Harpers, a scattered network of
Harpers.
adventurers and spies who advocate equality and covertly opposes the abuse of power.
Would she be saying that, or would we know that?
She likes advertising for her organization.
She's like advertising.
Little
Hey,
gang
did you
run the
know?
city. She's just like, fuck the power.
Also, yeah, like if you have time and you want to do some good, you want to kick out the gang from the town. Just throwing it out there. Also, I have another So, recently, my superiors have asked me to undertake a delicate mission. They want me to persuade a banshee named Agatha to answer a question about a spell book. I found her lair, but she didn't appear to me. I was hoping, let me see this for you this for a second. Cat, why do you do these things? No, these are dice. You don't eat dice.
That's what you get for making the in-game cat not listen to animal friendship.
He doesn't
That's what you
listen to me
get.
anyway.
No.
Nah, he might have. You don't know. Maybe he would have been like, you know what? You let that cat be nice. You didn't mention the word hiss. I'm not mad at you. I'm going to chill. Wait, Snarf, is that the Waterloo seltzer?
Nope, it's the peach one.
What the fuck?
Alright,
Why
so-
did Waterloo even anyway?
So, I found this nice, silver comb to, maybe persuade the banshee to come out. Maybe I'm not her type. Maybe you don't like holy people. I don't know. If you could go to this said location with the comb and, ask her some questions about this, the spell book, I'll be greatly appreciated. I can offer you 3 potions of healing as payments.
Alright, Maurice, how do you reply? You're the only one there.
Yeah, I'll take the comb, and I'll say if I run into the banshee's lair on my travels, I will consider it.
Okay then. She's like eyes narrows.
Very like. Okay.
You're not a villain, are you?
Yeah, exactly. You didn't exactly say you'd do it. I was expecting you to just be like, I'm a janitor. Like,
Listen, lady, I'm a janitor, sweet cheek.
I'm a janitor. What do you want from me?
Go on from
Fucking
me.
ghosts.
Afraid of no ghosts?
But yeah, so you take the thing and tell her that you'll consider doing that bidding. Is there anything else you want to say to her? Is there anything else she's gonna say to you? Is all
Gonna ask about the shrine. Kind of ask.
Ask
its
about the luck shrine.
history, what its purpose is, how to utilize it.
It's dedicated to Theamora, goddess of luck and good fortune.
Yeah, a few more.
Good fortune. Okay.
Okay, and he was asking like how to utilize said altar, which prayer, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like throw a gold into the little offering thing. Say 3 Hail Marys.
Okay.
Good. Catholicism has somehow entered the world. Fantastic.
So you want to do anything else here?
Yeah, I guess I would like to use the shrine and try and receive some good fortune.
Okay. You offer a piece of gold. Gold
You
piece.
walk past the donation jar. Do you put money in the jar before your prayer? And if so, do you put 1 gold or do you put nothing? Do you put a lot? It's basically like if you've gone to like any form of like Christian maths, you have the like pass out where they like pass the thing. It's basically that, but just sitting on the table.
So
And
if
it would
I'm
be a
giving...
donation to the church.
There's cobwebs inside of
But
it,
that's separate from the donation.
and a little
for
moth
the
flying
altar.
inside of it.
No, I'm saying that is part of like that is for the altar would be the idea. So like you could walk past it and just not put any money in it and pray. That might not be good, but you could.
Oh no, I was saying that you have to have the gold offering.
Oh, to even like.
Yeah.
What are they gonna stop him?
I mean, she's
Oh,
watching. She.
Pay the fee.
I mean, it's bad juju.
They're a nun. They're anti-violence.
It's bad juju, man.
They're
Like,
not bad,
do you
they're
want
gonna pull out the
do you really
Lord.
want to piss off a god in a fantasy setting?
I'm just saying he can. I'm letting the player make that choice. That's
Okay, I'm just saying.
So yeah, you could. So you do what you gotta do.
Will place 5 gold as an offering.
Oh damn.
There you go. So that's why I gave that option.
As
Maybe that makes a difference.
As you place the offering down, the doors of the shrine burst open as 4 of these rugged men dressed in like roguish clothing with red scarves around their necks and covering their faces. And they, the one of them's like, okay, we're here for the protection money.
What?
Okay.
And
I know.
that's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
All right. So we're all at a shop. We did our shopping spree. We're leaving, or we've left it, and we've started walking. There is a holy symbol that was someone else's, who has now been traded for a single health potion, unbeknownst to a majority of the party. And Maurice is stuck with 4 roguish characters and protection money being needed. Good. This is going to be a good place to start, considering we're all heading to that luck shrine anyway, or at least the 3 of us who left are. And you are also, just so that's a clear point, Crunkle does know that's where we're going. My character did announce that. Unless Crunkle didn't hear me, or ignores it. But you would have that knowledge, is the idea. So we are all converging on that location as of the start of the next one. What'd you guys think of social D&D rather than combat? It's the first session we done it.
It was fun until I
Is it
found
weird that I
realized
liked it
that.
more?
Wait, sorry, say again, Snarf?
I liked it more than combat.
You liked it more in combat. Devin, what were you saying?
I said it was fun until I realized that I didn't have my holy symbol anymore.
Yeah.
You're gone,
So-
buddy.
Welcome to why I said, to me, as much as I like combat and D&D, the social stuff is just as